50 in the clip. Gene Simmons, it's a lick. Tell the plug I need a duffel of him, bitch, I'ma do him like Mitch. Only scared of going broke. Eviction notice on the door. We gon' slide 1045, bro. Hit the lights, drive slow. Pull up, hop out. We don't clean house with the mop out. What's the combination? Compound. I don't get full cooperation. Block out. Niggas starving with 8. You flossing it right now, you look like a plate. My semi-low bitch niggas think with they dick, so I know he gon' fall for the bait. Hold up, it's a sticker. Might run up in your spot with a sticker. Make the wrong move, you get hit up. The life on the line, don't slip up. Mask down, creep low. Knock with the 50 on the peephole. Take a nigga shit like repo. If you don't give it up, then the heat go.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick. I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. Please, Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol. Yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission. I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition.
Give it all up, bitch, don't do no funny shit. I'll blow your motherfucking brains out, and that's on nothing crib. Mask on, gloves on, we look like snowboarders. Pile it all up in trash bags, just like the show hoarders. Oh, this nigga think I'm playing, I'ma get the spraying. Put the gun in his mouth, can't understand shit he's saying. Please, dear Lord, well I guess he praying. Jerus, leave him on the floor, shit I guess he's staying. All hail to Jesus, all hail to Jesus with the scope. Boy, I got a clear shot, yeah, that's some Grey Goose. Hey you, don't make a fucking sound, you better play mute or get introduced to your God like it's your debut.
I gotta get it, I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission. I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition. Right here's why I go black, and I still don't know how to go back.
You see the noisemaker.
I gotta get it, I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick, I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission. I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition. Let's talk some business, ayy. Let's talk some digits, ayy. We gon' do this professional, start to finish. Shoes with pride, black Denali, cruising inside, ruin the vibe. Who are these guys? Tinted blind on them. You don't know who's inside. I got some moves we hit. I got some goons in this bitch. They just got some tools, they ain't got no shoes, they ain't got no food in the fridge. You ain't got no clue what it is. They ain't got no mooses to live. They ain't got no loot, that's how they grew. They ain't got no roof in their head. These niggas ain't playing around. Gunshot they favorite sound. These niggas that'll come through 1, 2, pat, 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 lay shit down. Ain't nobody gon' say shit now. This Pyro gang get down. We slide through face the ground. Get stumped, Kurt Frank the style. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. They talking ghosts and I drive a Honda Civic. How terrific. I know for every action I got consequences. But I'm about to hit a lick. I'm asking God forgiveness. Lord forgive me, please Lord forgive me. But I'm going for it like I'm 4th and inches. Bought some triggers, bought some killers, even bought some tripping. I'm doing jail time if I get more specific. Up the pistol, yeah, it's all hell to Jesus. All hell gon' break loose if y'all don't give up the chicken. I don't fuck up a mission. I don't need your permission. I only let you out this bitch alive on one condition.
Keep 50 in the clip. Gene Simmons, it's a lick. Tell the plug need a duffel oven, bitch, I'ma do him like Mitch. Only scared of going broke. Eviction notice on the door. We gon' slide 1045, bro, hit the lights, drive slow.
No front, no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Geechi Gotti. We live. No Studio and Podcast, man. Y'all know we here every Tuesday and Thursday around this same time.
Yes, sir.
You know what it is, man. My co-host in the building.
It's Craig and them. And I'm in here with the and them.
Come on, man.
What's happening, good people?
Yo. Y'all share the broadcast. Let people know, come one, come all. I'm going to definitely get to sharing it as well. You know how we do it when we get here, man. Let everybody know we here all around the world, from the people tapping in from Africa, India, Chicago, New York, Boston, L.A.,
We see y'all.
wherever you at right now. Charlotte, Texas, stand up. You feel me? Russia, you know what I'm saying? London. We know it's everybody in here, man. We appreciate it. Share the broadcast so we can get it started. We want to start it off with giving a special shout out to my dog, New Jersey Twerk, who is not only free now. We've been yelling
Yes,
free
sir.
Twerk for about 2 months now. He back out, and he's saving deers, man.
Rescue Patrol. I seen him, man. Paw Patrol ain't got nothing on that nigga. He found the deer, picked him up off the road, little baby deer, put him in the back seat comfortably, and the car looked like it was pretty expensive. I ain't gonna lie, them was some nice leather seats, and he threw all that to the wayside. This deer life is what's important right now. I seen Bambi, and I seen what happened when the mom.
But I'm trying to figure out, like, I need to ask my man, like, what did he see? Like, was the deer just laid out on the road? Did he smack the deer?
He almost hit it. In the video, he said he almost hit it, but I think somebody else probably already did.
Yeah.
It was like a minor scratch, it looked like
Face
towards
on something,
the face of the deer, yeah.
And he seen that deer and was like,
Did-
that's
see-
a brave motherfucker, like Twerk, a fearless motherfucker. Because me, I'd be like, I probably would have, I almost hit you. All right, bro, that's my good deed for the day that I didn't kill
By
your
not
ass.
killing you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your ass up the road, nigga. You know
But
what I'm
then
saying?
it could have went crazy, because I've seen people try to help animals before, especially deers.
And they
Niggas start
spaz
bucking,
out.
He'll bust all your windows out and
Yeah,
everything.
wake
Then
up
what
like,
you
where the fuck I'm at? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Hell
But
no.
he didn't even just pick him up, save him. He took him to the crib, nursed him back to health a little bit, gave him a nice organic looking green apple, sliced it up for
Yo,
him.
Twerk might be a fucking Dr. Doolittle or something.
Whisper to him.
Whisper
How
to
you
him.
know it wanted apples?
Like, yeah.
Because
like
the deer was eating the apples too. Like he
chilling
asked for
too.
it.
Yeah, like he lived there. He was ready to be his household pet. Probably mad as hell he sent them to them coppers. You know what I'm saying? Turned these men to them animal control, which was the right thing to do. But deer probably like, come on, dog.
I thought we had
Like,
something.
I thought we had something going. Like, we chilling. He's feeding me apples. Got me laying down, good covers.
That's dope, man. Twerk,
Yeah,
man.
salute,
You a
Twerk.
good nigga for that, bro.
Nah, his blessings gonna come from that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he definitely gonna get the blessing out of that. But yeah, just the visual of it though, still though, man. We
Yeah.
can't deny that, man. You riding down the street with the buck in the back seat. You know them bars is coming, buck in the back seat like twerk after he got out. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You're the real.
crazy.
You're the
Yeah, you
real.
know the battle rappers find everywhere. That's one thing that Goods did say in that battle. Like niggas turn the best things you do into a battle bar. Like
Come on,
damn,
man.
I just saved an animal life. You gonna hold that against
Yeah.
me?
You just took care of a hurt animal. Now you hanging on for dear life. You already know. You know that's coming. You know what I'm
They
saying?
can't use it. That's the
Yeah.
hardest one.
You know they
You
coming
ain't
with
getting
that
no
one.
better than that.
Come on, I'm saying that
That's
verse. I'm saying that verse.
crazy.
Disaster, guaranteed. First round.
That's
I'm coming
crazy.
straight with that. Yeah, nigga, you see Twerk saving animals? Well, now you hanging on for dear life. Dear right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Oh, damn, that's crazy, man.
Oh, it's crazy,
That's
man. But
funny. What if
Gotta
it was
shout out
what if it was PR? What if URL they damaged the deer, laid him in the road just to make Twerk look good?
Image
as he
right.
coming
URL
back.
some wild boys, man. You never could put it past some shit Beasley conjure up for it to happen. On the real, man. You lay out a deer. Hey man, all you do, you ride down this road and you put the deer in your back seat. You take them home and you record every event. You feed them apples. The people are gonna love you. Trust me, man.
You win your next 3 battles just off that alone.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
can't lose the next
He
battle.
can't, man.
He doing too much right. Oh, right out of jail, man.
Come on, man. Straight up,
That's
man.
dope. That's dope.
Nah, that's
man.
dope, man.
To be
Shout out that nigga,
to be
man.
in the publicity because of that, I think that is really something that's dope because too many times it's always negativity. And the one thing I loved about this culture is when I wasn't fully immersed in it, it seemed like so much camaraderie like with the battlers.
It is.
And a lot of battlers are really cool. Like I see them at the event, they chop it up with each other. But it's just like online, it looks so nasty and like messy.
And Twerk, just to give him some flowers real quick, because I fucks with him outside the battling. You know what I'm saying? Done been around him in numerous different occasions outside the battling. And you know, this just me, because sometimes I think battlers be so caught up in the WWF that they don't never want to keep it real about people. But every situation I done been around with him, he always been a genuine dude, a dude that'll give his last, you know what I'm saying? Type of dude to make sure everybody around him having a good time.
It's dope.
You know what I mean? He kind of like myself and the others, how our circle is, you know, like he come from that same cloth of mentality. So I think that's why, you know, he always blessed and favored the way he is, because, you know, genuine people always get genuine results.
That's
so
a
even
fact.
the time when he fucking up and shit like that, you can still see the genuine love, because he done probably done impacted so many people. Like probably went to a gas station and just gave somebody something extra. He the type of, he got that genuine spirit about himself. So I know that wasn't no ploy. We made the joke about BG and all that, but I'm pretty sure he really just genuinely was on some, like he one of them type of dudes, you know. So salute to him, you know what I mean, for even being that way. Because though we humans, we taking it for granted, that might have really done something for that deer, you know what I'm saying, and changed it out. Like, you feel me? They got feelings and got different shits too, you know what I'm saying? Like we kind of don't look at it like that because we just live in our daily life. But you know what I'm saying? Imagine a deer that was in the middle of the road feeling like, I don't know, a nigga finna rut be over this bitch.
I'm outta here.
On the hood, a nigga that came, burst him back to life, sent him on his merry way, like, you know, good did something. So, you know, salute to him for that, for real, man.
Big ups, man.
Big ups to you, Twerk. You know what I'm saying? We still got the bars for you, though. For the real.
Hey, can't nobody do that one, though. I think the best one already been said.
I already did it, though, the real. You know what I'm saying?
How was the weekend?
But what if it rained deer?
How was your weekend for that, besides that?
If that nigga will do for Jack when it was raining blood, when it rained, but what if it rained blood? But that's my rain, blood. Oh, man. That was the funniest shit, cuz. Shout out Ill Will, he a character, man. His promo is God tier. You know what I'm saying? But as far as that, the rest of my weekend, we filmed the Respect the MC pilot.
I did see some of that.
Pilot. Shout out my nigga R&B. You know what I'm saying? We put that together. All the contestants that just, you know, finished it out, did what they wanted to do, make that shit pop. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. It was a vibe.
See,
you
the
know
Peasy video dropped, man, for sure. Y'all go run that up. If y'all haven't even seen that, I don't even know what y'all doing here. Y'all need to go. We'll still be here. Go run up them likes. Go share that.
The video is out, man. Is it?
Y'all been asking for that, man.
Get that mother 50K, 100K. We dropped something else with a feature. Another video. We come back for that with y'all, man.
I know Compton still got donut tire marks all in the middle of the street.
Shut Compton down for the day, man. Shut the city down for the day, man, for my Detroit partner.
How was it shooting that video? Because it looked like I said this before I even seen the whole video, because I didn't make it to the actual video shoot. Yeah. But I seen behind the scenes. It looked like everybody was just like a big family just out there having fun.
It was just one of them. It was one of them, like, you know what I'm saying? What we did that day, we pulled up, Peasy pulled up. All the homies out there, we having a good time, everybody who can make it. And we went to Louisiana Chicken and got like 100 piece of chicken, like 40, 50 rolls.
You ain't really having no function if you ain't got no chicken.
Got 100 piece from Louisiana with about 50 rolls, fucking 30 of them peppers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the stuffed joints?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? The jalapenos, the French fries, man, big, you know what I'm saying? We ain't get no soda, no juice. All chicken and liquor. I see why Ludacris named his album that.
Chicken and beer.
Chicken and beer. We ain't think about getting no gallon of juice, no water, and nothing. We got Hennessy and Ribby and chicken. You know what I'm saying? And that made the video shoot, because you know once you got the...
That's
we
it.
ate
it's
good.
Go.
Man, drunk good. Oh, man, girls on top of the car. We really could probably put out an X-rated video of that shit.
Damn.
It was that much footage that day. Hell yeah. It was so much lit shit going on. Shout out Avocado, Slauson Activist, and Spitfire, because they all collabed on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to use their resources to bring that to life, man. Everybody was able to get all them different angles, you know what I'm saying? Because they all was able to, you know, help each other out and piggyback off each other. So salute to all of them for even making that possible and making it look that good, man. I fuck with the video heavy. I just think it really showcased a good time. Like, is it like we talking cars, clothes? We got fly shit on. They throwing money. They chilling, man. You know what I mean? My young homeboy had just passed. They had this big picture behind, you know, still showing him some respect, you know.
That's
so
dope. Always
I feel
dope.
like, man, it was just a good vibe, good energy. Peasy pulled up. I want to give him his respect too. It was I think was it Jay-Z was just on Kevin Hart when he was talking about he don't like charge for verses. He rock with you, rock with you, and he like, you know, just it got to be off the vibe and the genuineness, man. That's kind of how I was with Peasy.
That's dope.
He ain't charged me for the verse, and of course I was willing to pay because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't know him growing up. I ain't know him like that, so, you know, that's just common sense, bro. You already done made your name, you know what I'm saying? But he rocked with me. I was like, man, nah, hell no, we ain't.
And we're real.
I already fuck with you.
Yeah,
I already fuck with you. Matter of fact, nigga, I just want to shoot the video in the trenches with you. Let's pull up. Let's do that. Let's make the video happen.
That's
you know
dope,
what I'm saying?
man.
So, oh man, that's nothing. We pulling up, man. What? He knocked the verse out, sent it back. We was ready. Like, he told me when he was gonna be out there. Matter of fact, the video happened so like one day, because he hit me like, yo, I'm in LA, man. Let's
he
shoot
already
it.
out. He
I'm
didn't
in
say
the
on the
studio.
way.
Yeah, I'm in the studio like, what? He out right now. He like, yeah, man, pull it up. What you doing tomorrow?
Yeah, gotta make it happen.
Man, I tap in. Hey, man, look, the video tomorrow. Peasy pulling up. Let's go. We pulling up tomorrow. We outside. Homies already be outside, living their life anyway. That's regular shit. Just, now we just gonna max it, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna, like, we already here, so like, man, look, hey, everybody know tomorrow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pull up right there. What? Ooh, let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's how I went that fast. You know what I'm saying? It was lit.
It looked like it was a hella lit video. With somebody of that magnitude, like you said, he can capitalize and monetize every verse that he get on, everything that he hop on with somebody. And to know that there's still people in the industry that truly do it like that out of love, because I didn't know that. So like to know that he genuinely did that out of love, that's dope. And that even make me respect the artist a little bit more. It's like, because you know it's not always about the money. Sometimes I just want to vibe with a real nigga. Like,
and then it's not personal when it is about the money, because you earned that. You know,
exactly, that's a fact.
Because you definitely earned that, and you can charge who you choose to charge, and they can pay who they choose to pay, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because it's vice versa. When it's gonna be times when I show love, and it's times when I done charge niggas. So I understand the game totally. But like you say, like, I think our vibe just was genuine, you know what I'm saying? For the first time I ever linked up with him and chopped with him, it was just all the way respect, like, you know what I'm saying, around the board. I respected him for what he do, always let him know I'm a fan of his music. I fuck with all that pressure, all that no hooks, all that. I been bumping it. He let me know he been tuned into the battling, like, man, like, once I start peeping your battling, I done checked them all out, nigga, you cold, you know what I'm saying? And it just was genuine off that, you know what I mean? And it just stayed. It wasn't even always about no rap after that. It'd just be like some regular shit, man. Like, what's poppin'? What you got going? I'll be out that way, pull up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just kept that olive branch open. So for us to get that record done, that was big for a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Definitely want to get him on the show one day. We can talk about that shit, because he just dropped 2 records recently. Shout out Peasy, man. He just dropped 2 videos. Him and my guy Simba dropped today. And then he got the 2 million up video too. That been trending for about a week. Okay. Almost had a million views.
That one.
Yeah. Almost had a million views. If it probably at it by now. So salute to Peasy. He got that. We know he got an album that's finna drop as well. So yeah, he working. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta salute niggas that's working.
Is the song out streaming right now? Can people go streaming, or
we finna have it out streaming ASAP? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all be ready for that.
Y'all get ready, but y'all gotta run the views up on the video. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
It ain't even that. It's more so like, man, the video so dope.
Yeah, you gotta go see that.
How you only seen it?
Yeah, that's experience.
How you only seen it 13, however many. You need to see that. I be watching. I done watched it 1,000 times myself, and I was in it. It was a good ass video. Like,
but you gotta watch it multiple times, because you just gotta look at it. You gonna miss something for sure.
You gotta watch
like,
that.
I even watch, because
that's like watching a movie.
Greg do his little dip. Like, I watched that, and I'm like, oh, he even hit the dip in the video. That's about to be iconic.
That's one thing I always like about Avo filming, though, is he catch everything. You know what I'm saying? He catch everything. And Spitfire the same way, too, though. Spitfire is a dude who, like, if you watch any of his videos, he pay attention to detail, too. So them coming together, I knew they would catch all kind of shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course, Lost and Activist, he doing this thing. So, you know, he catching shit and seeing shit, knowing when to put the drone up, do all the right shit. Like, you know, they was catching everything. So I feel like, and then the essence of everything that's West Coast, like, nigga, you got, okay, you know, we in the streets, we in the trenches, we in the hoods. Niggas out, rags out, smoke weed, liquor, all this shit in the video. Bitches running around, niggas running around, whatever. Then you got the street racing. And we know that's big right now, the takeover culture.
Yep.
Them some of the best dudes out here doing that right now, man. They really ain't no stunt devils dudes in that car
professionals
going crazy,
there,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we do this.
Like this what they do. Like you gotta really watch that. I don't know if they think that was us driving and doing it. Hell no.
And that was all real.
That was all real. I was in the passenger, one of them motherfuckers scared as a bitch. Like, man, slow this down. Man, what? I know, yeah, Camo, I don't know, Alvo them for sure trying to hold the camera. Like, bro, them dudes, like, I'm talking about, like, bro, like, I'm like, man, yo, bro, we might hit these dudes. Y'all, how y'all know what way to go and don't?
And they be missing them by that much.
But they good. I'm like, yo, nah, I can't do it. But like, yeah, after about 2-3 scenes, I'm already like, I'm opening the door. He's still making moves. I'm like, hey, slow this motherfucker down. I'm gonna jump out. Like, what you think going on? We've been doing this all day. I'm out on this one, on the rear. Cut, you know what I'm saying? But nah, it was lit though, for real. They turned up, man. They turned up. I appreciate them pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Turning up for us like that, man. Had that shit lit. You feel me? It was just a dope video all around. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we was all from Wilmington to Central, you know what I'm saying? All up and down the line, all around that mug, you know what I'm saying? Like, really had it looking good out there.
Yeah, dope experience. Because I felt like I was there by just watching it. You know, the video can make you feel like you in that scene. Yeah. It's like, damn, okay. Like a nigga want to be at the next one. Like, can't wait till the next one comes.
We're going to watch that during the intermission on y'all, man, because I don't think y'all seen it, man.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
We're going to run that up for them and see a little
since
later.
You did say, you know, you was shouting out niggas for being real. My boy Franchise, he was here before.
Yeah,
and
Franchise.
He just told me he closed escrow on the crib today.
Oh, sure.
And I was just like, damn, bro, that's big.
Man, shout out my guy,
I definitely want to salute you, my nigga. Like, it's tough. Franchise. And just briefly, he came from a third world country. Yeah. He originally from Belize, and his grandma took care of him and 12 other of her grandkids, and what we would know to be a studio. Yeah. So something like in this room we in right now.
Okay.
He came out here, he made a name. He was in a foster home out here for a bit. That's how we met. Made a name for himself, got a job, got married, now he got a house, man. Like, it's no reason niggas need to be broke, bro. And it's just a story of me seeing that, man, and seeing him do that.
Shout out him. We definitely gonna bring him back up here for y'all who don't know exactly who he's speaking about. For those who did catch that episode live when we had that, man.
Much respect to you, bro.
Definitely got a dope story.
What you doing out there.
Definitely got a dope story to tell. Got dope music out there that y'all need to follow up on. And we definitely gonna salute that. He rap in English and in Belize. And, you know what I'm saying?
He be getting off. He can speak Spanish.
Come on.
All that. That nigga don't be playing, man.
Like, definitely. Dope,
speak Spanish fluently. Yeah. But he trying to like. He really back to his homeland. He trying to be like immersed in that first, but he be everywhere. Nah, it's a different franchise. Yeah,
it's a different one. It's a different. But shout out Franchise from Canada too, though. That's my nigga Mafia, EMB, all that. My nigga Franchise, man, he back cooking too. But like nah, man, like nah. Upon the Franchise, man, you know what I'm saying. He did a show, so some of them gonna know, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said like that, because he came up here, we did live, but we haven't posted it on the YouTube yet. We did a live show before. But yeah, we definitely gonna bring him back up here though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, speaking of Franchise though, the battle rapper, now that you brought him up, he just had a battle that just dropped, I believe, out there. Was it Beast Mode or something like that? So y'all run that up and show my boy Franchise some love when that new battle dropped, and I think him and Drugs dropped on the URL app.
Did see that, yeah. That's out.
So yeah, he been out here working. He still been working. Hell yeah. But shoot, man. What else we chopping game about today, man? I say we could talk about me and Diz a little bit.
Okay.
That's gonna go down what? Next month we gotta see preparing for Diz August 5th. Preparing for Diz is like, cause Diz one of them crazy motherfuckers, man.
Ain't no telling what's gonna happen with him.
Diz just get up there. Geechi, you're gonna advance. Geechi fast. Geechi, man. Geechi, nah, man. Oh my God, Diz. Better hit me with all this, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna be something for the books. You know what I'm saying? We both two West Coast juggernauts, like, so it's really a big battle.
Yeah, it is.
In the West, like,
it is.
It's huge, like, you know. I don't even think. See, the culture, they gonna try not to, like, this is Lux Mook. This, you know what I'm saying? This is that.
For the West.
Yeah, for the West. That's like, no knock to other times, because he done battled the Source, he done battled Danny, you know, and them was big battles for the West. I'll never take them away. But like, yeah, nah, this is that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this big, like.
And I know that he's somebody that you always put on your Mount Rushmore when we talked about this.
Yeah, Diz is a legend.
It's one of the originators of putting the West on the map, and now the newest face of putting the West on the map. So yeah, like you said, this is crazy for us. And in the West, we ready for this for sure.
It's finna look like Stone Cold and The Rock when you walk in this bitch.
And every time they clash, it was something crazy.
Something crazy.
Every time they clash.
It gotta be.
But do you feel extra pressure on this because of, I know I did see what you posted on Caffeine a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
How we see what what the coach are trying to do. Like, oh yeah, man, you know, Geechi probably need the rest. He probably need to sit down.
I see y'all. Yeah, we
He's
see y'all.
taking too much. Like, I don't see it that way. I think that people just probably perceive certain stuff different because it's nothing really changed from what I can see. So I don't get why people saying, you need to slow down.
Was it Let's Talk Battle Rap made a post today like eventually they're gonna have to start having that conversation why a debatable battle get judged differently depending on, you know what I'm saying? Like a debate, since I'm looked at somebody who wants to clearly win. So if I have a debatable with somebody, it's like, oh, he lost, he man. Somebody else who they expected to be trash lived up to the hype and they just made it debatable. They beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Hollow went up there, like, salute to him, did the same thing he been doing, had a debatable last battle. You dig what I'm saying? Motherfuckers acting like he just came and was the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I'm saying?
When they were saying that 3-0 chant, I'm like, come on, y'all out of control, bro. It's no way that battle went 3-0 neither way. To me, I'm like, I don't know how y'all saw that. But it's, like you said, this is the best Hollow we've seen since he's returned.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, but it be narratives that get painted because nobody in that building was leaving that motherfucker saying 3-0. Everybody in that motherfucker seen dope battle, like going crazy in that bitch. Like, especially if you listening on the screen, like you hear the first round, both of us rocking it. The second round, he rock it. Third round, I rock it. It's like that's how you hear it.
Yeah.
Even if you just listening to a crowd, like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them judge off that.
They do. They say they don't. The niggas
they say
be
they
lying,
don't, but that's why they don't like the second round because nobody was really cheering like that. And then really, nigga, the fans in the building, it was niggas listening. You could hear niggas like talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And all that. But by the end, the way I do it with the laugh and the joke, it's like there wasn't no serious ender like that. You know what I'm saying? Let them have that. Wasn't too much tripping, but I'll bring it right back in the third with the same intensity, the same, like, and that's when it's like, bro, we've been saying this all battle because I hear niggas that been quoting bars from my first, like, your third was crazy when you said, I'm like, I said that in the first.
They don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? Because they going with the narrative of like, oh, he didn't say nothing in the first.
They go with the narrative.
He was spitting too.
The same shit. So I just be, you know, me now, I kind of see the game for what it is. I done got so big into the game to where it's a detachment for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Some people done roll with me through the trenches and seen me get all the way to where I'm at and they loving it, you know what I'm saying? But then it's just like life, man. It's gonna be certain motherfuckers that when you get certain places, they looking at you in that jealousy and that hatred. So it's like, nigga, it really be that real, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker can try to sugarcoat it and make it seem like it be, man, if you could really sit at your crib, and I ain't even talking about the win and the loss shit.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if you could really sit at your crib and watch battle rappers go crazy, rap, say dope shit, ain't fuck up, ain't do nothing, not just me, any battle rappers, go ahead and go do their shit. And then instead of just congratulating, you go in there trying to make sure your point is to prove that somebody else. It's just like seeing two niggas squabble. You ain't got no dog in the fight. Both of them niggas, regular niggas that you don't know, and they have a good one. Boom, 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 boom. He drop him, he drop him, he drop him. All right, boom. Okay, he looked like he won more because he got the last drop, but he get up. Man, y'all both did y'all shit.
Exactly. That's
nigga ain't got time to be like, man, but he dropped you 5 times, man. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prove to you, like, bro, all right, what you want to get down to that? Because that's all battle rap is to you, like, nigga. If you feel like it, like, listen. That's why when you talking shit, somebody, if a battler get to saying something about another battler, it's like, man, what? Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
What I can say is the way that you look at that, I think that's definitely the way that should be looked at. It's cool for us to go away from this, and both combatants had a good showing.
You can do that.
It was just a good fight. No matter who you say won, but let's not try to paint this narrative. They wanted it to be night of 3-0s. They were saying that in the chat. Somebody had to, in order for us to continue to have this going, we have to say somebody got 3-0.
Man, every battle, that's what they saying. Like, man, and then, but it's like, at the same time, like I say, when you watch them, it's good battle. Some niggas probably did get 30. Me, I didn't really get to peep the whole event like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's the I don't even think, like I said, I don't think nobody really got 30 except Sick got 30 and T-Top got 30. I think they got 30. I think you can say Goods got gentleman 30, but I think Goods did really good in second. But speaking about them too, I did see something going on in the media because Easy, he was pissed at the media.
Okay.
And he was calling out names like, hey, y'all niggas is tripping. And he calling out names. Do you think that the media is trying to protect relationships with people and that's why they won't really say you got in there and you got beat up as much as you really got beat up? Because they still want to keep that rapport. They want to get interviews in the future. They want to be able to be like, oh yeah, that's my man's, and talk to the nigga and be a speaker in the nigga's spaces. Do you think that they starting to do that? It's watering the game down now?
I mean, no, it ain't even watering the game down, but it is realistic. They gotta, the only thing is when you deny it, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta like admit it that you got your personal biases and shit. And it could be because some niggas, like you say, it ain't like niggas ain't regular niggas, so some niggas might really be homies.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just your mans. You know what I'm saying?
Hang with the nigga,
you hang with
everything.
him a little bit more than the other battler. Y'all talk a little bit more. Y'all see each other. Y'all got a more of a rapport, and you watched it from a different angle. Like, nah, I seen it look like this. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, nah, my man's caught it like this, or you feel me? But when you try to play the straight down the middle, yo, nigga, I'm Skip Bayless, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no dog in the fight. Then you gotta call it how, like, you gotta really break it all the way down. You can't just leave it at that because that's just like real media in any sport. Once you get to saying something, motherfucker want to hear the whole. Like, why you say that? If a motherfucker right now tell you LeBron is the best player in basketball, it's gonna be niggas be like, man, Jordan, Kobe, Kareem. So they want to know your reason. You gotta why is LeBron? Like, you can't just say LeBron the best and that's it. Now that's your clear bias. Because why? I'm about to tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Some motherfuckers can't do that. So when you can break down why you had certain shit, I feel like you gotta respect it at the same time then too. But sometimes even with that, it's just being able to break it down unbiasedly. That's always going to be subjective. You never know.
That's
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But the best you can do is if you can really make your valid point, nigga, then it is what it is. Nigga ain't going to be arguing no nigga all day about no battle anyway. You know what I'm saying?
And some of them, you just look stupid when you try to fight that.
Yeah.
Like, and I hate to bring this up again, but from that event, the clearest battle was Shine and Sick.
Yeah.
And he got 3-0.
Yeah.
Like, if you sick, even if you sick, homie, like, you got to admit you did good. Like, he did good, and he got 3-0 doing good. Okay. So it wasn't even a bad showing. I think you still level up from that.
Yeah,
but
Sick gonna keep leveling
honesty,
up.
what's in this sport that I think that kept it so raw, that's what's watering it down. People saying taking it to the bigger stages, getting Drake as sponsors and stuff like that. Oh, it's watering it down. It's it's because people still want to be friends because they talking in the spaces. Everybody cool.
Spaces watered it down.
Spaces is definitely Spaces is ruining every aspect damn near of battle rap because when they're too accessible, it's different if I could talk mess to you and I think that you might see my YouTube comment.
Yeah.
But if you in there and you can hear me talking and you pop in, hey nigga, what you say to me? Oh no, Geechi, you know it's all love, but that last battle, I think you could have did a little bit better. But before that, the nigga was saying how trash you are, you need to sit down, nobody want to see you battle no more.
And then a lot of times, you know, like, but see, I don't even want to blame it on the spaces because I think spaces give good dialogue for certain different.
It does.
You know
It builds good battles
different,
too.
different scenarios.
It's not all bad.
And different shit like that. I think, you know, and then it done birthed some new battlers and done got hot by battling in there and doing their thing. So it got its good moments. But like you said, as far as the accessible part, I believe that can definitely be the issue when you got motherfuckers that just
too much
freely
accessibility, saying
whatever they feel like they can say. Then the whole time they thinking you know them. Cause you done said some shit, so now they done seen you at the event. Like, man, it's me, Passenger 57. Like, what? Who? Like, you know what I'm saying? Passenger 57 from Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, man, get up out of here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. You know what I'm saying? They get to think you can play with you and all that. Then you flash out and don't play like how they thought you was. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like,
nigga tripping. Like, no, you know nigga, you don't really know me.
Come on, nigga, hit him in jail. So, you
but
know, at the end of the day,
back to you and Diz. What do you feel like this being like we said, like two juggernauts of the West?
Big.
You guys clashing. What do you feel like this lands as far as on the importance of the battles that you've had in your career?
That's big. I love it. I think it's a big battle. It's what it got to be. You know what I'm saying? It's what it got to be, man. Diaz versus Geechi, it got to be huge like that. It's one of those type of matchups where it just got to do what it do. It can't play around with it. You know what I'm saying?
All the criticism that you've been getting, do you think that it's something that you can fine-tune, or do you hear where the critiques are coming from, and do you think you know you can do what you need to do to make it right, or is it anything that you have to do to make it right?
Man.
And when I say make it right, it's to get that, like what was in that third round, the essence of what that third round was against Hollow. Can you come with 3 of them?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Like, it's not even a question, man. I feel like you got to. Like, I can easily do that, you know what I'm saying? If that's what it takes. Like, it ain't even that. But I feel like in battle rap, you have to still like show diversity. You know what I'm saying? Growth. It's just growth at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But then that's where the fans that get mixed up, because you'll see something that be like, he's saying the same thing. Everybody, you'll see them type of comments from battlers or fans and things like that. But then you watch every battle, all the content different every time. You know what I'm saying? But then they'll be like, yo, I want you to do the you know, like the storytelling, the vivid raps. You know what I'm saying? But then that will become repetitive. You know what I'm saying? But you do it like against Hollow. And it's right there. It's nothing. You feel me? But if you want 3 rounds of that, then that's easy. But I feel like what's more difficult and what's more telling is you can really give them a first round where you punching a nigga head off and mixing that in there.
That's true.
With that angling like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Throughout that shit. Like, come on, man. It be so much other elements. And I think D's somebody who got different elements, you know what I'm saying, to his game. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you think he the most diverse battler that you're gonna stand in front of?
He won for sure.
As far as him just being so unorthodox.
Yeah, he won for sure. Hollow was one. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta think I done went against like
Charlie Clips.
I done went against. I'm finna say I done battled all the like the dudes who you can really say it's like, hold on, like bro, like you might can't play with him. And ran in there with him. You know what I'm saying? Unorthodox cats like that, even all the way down to the Thesauruses and the Mad Flexes. You know what I'm saying? When I was on King of the Dot and on Shots Fired.
I think people do forget.
Fact, both of those went down on Shots Fired.
I think people do forget how illustrious the career is that you have and the names that you had, because it's been some time, even in the short time, because a lot of people, your battle rap lifespan, it hasn't been that long, but through that tenure, you have probably rapped against more people than probably Lux and Mook combined.
I done went at too many different styles and so many different cities and states and everywhere. I done battled
every crowd.
Even dudes who like on the come up who just now getting hot now. I done already been when they was hot, went in the trenches with them, got crazy on them, 1 round, 3 rounds, whatever. It's my resume speak for itself. I done been in there, like you said, the dudes like Arsenal, you know what I'm saying? That's unorthodox. He gonna come with anything, you know what I'm saying? That's a veteran, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, DNA. You know he finna, no telling what he finna do and how he finna come at you. Danny, me and him had 1 round. I need 3 with him. You know what I'm saying? But me and him won. Danny the first one though that I ever battled where it's like, you know, this another level, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause I was already battling doing Riot, A-Hat, you know, when it was smaller. Man, what? Danny was on A-Hat, you know what I'm saying?
He was.
Yeah, that battle was on A-Hat, the Bizzle Bar Fest. Rest in peace, Young Be the Future. Man, me and Danny had that 1 round battle, and I already knew, like, man, this motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie. Then no bullshit. This true story. Nigga hit the blunt right before getting on stage, knowing I don't never smoke before a battle. And as soon as I hit it, I'm like, man, now I'm mafia. Like, you feel me? Past that motherfucker. But by the time I hit it, that's nutty, nigga, I forget everything. Oh, crazy. I'm thinking that's the fit to get up there on stage. Like, man, where the fuck is that Danny round at? Nigga, this shit was fire, like, the whole ride up here. Man, I'm hot. Nigga, I'm right there trying to look cool and stay at my. I'm like, man, this nigga finna body nigga. I need him to go first. At least give me more time
to
memorize this shit on the real. For real, bro. Trying to get it. Nigga on it. Man, what? When I say I get up there, boom, I got it now. I'm going through it. But it's like I know I'm fucking up at a certain part. I keep saying, damn, I gotta skip this part or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Skip this part. I gotta figure out a way. At that time, I you know, now I'm way more skilled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be able to, if I forget something, I could jump into something else, boom, bam, and get back in it, you know what I'm saying, mentally. But at that time, I'm like, man, I don't know. Feel me? So I get the rapping my shit, I'm going. That's why, that was my genuine reaction when I fucked up. I'm like, damn, right when it was cracking. Cause like, that's really how I felt. Like, man, right now, I'm gonna forget it when I'm back to back, hitting me with everything. Boom, bam, whole crowd going crazy. As soon as I finish, they like, I'm like, right when it was cracking. Like, nigga, I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? I'm genuinely bad. I would have been like, man, fuck this shit. Walk off and all that. Nigga, the streets kicked in. And I'm like, man, nah, this Danny, this Bizzle Bar Fest. Hold on, let me get it back. I get the and then you know what I'm saying? And boom, I'm right back cracking. And then, you know, we in strong. So that's one of the best battles for sure in my career. Me and Danny, 1 round, really went in. That's why people want to see 3. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I think it's about that time, too, like you said, because it's you knocked off all the major names.
On the West, I got to see, like, Daylight. Yeah. I think Rum and Daylight is a match before me and Daylight, though. You got to see that. But like as far
Rum
as the
calling
West,
people out too,
yeah.
man. I see he like, man, I ain't playing, nigga.
Rum just gassed up too. He just dropped some little bars, some
I
quick
seen
little
it.
bars.
And it
for
was so
everybody.
just like regular. I thought he was talking at first.
That, man, he liked that.
And I'm like, damn, and he doing that for throwaways?
He like that, bro. Like, he different. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know why they be playing with Rum. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he do. What? You want to battle? You crazy as fuck.
And
I
that
don't want
nigga
nothing to
driving
do with
down
him.
the street, nigga. I'm about to spit out 18, 20 bars.
Man, I don't want nothing to do with it. What, split the money? Let's do it. We ain't even got to argue about this, brother. You don't want to play with no Rum. That's my brother. He is cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He cold.
So it's like
cold,
he just wake
bro.
up bars in his head. Like, I just got him.
He's so cold, though, too. He falls in that same category of people underappreciate him.
That's true.
He say some of the coldest shit in battle rap. And
What
then,
his feeling
what
would
I'm
be.
saying? He say everything crazy, and then motherfuckers will act like it's light.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he said 1,000 things harder than this man right here.
Yeah.
You talking about something light, and you cheering for a motherfucker
6
talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on. Niggas will say some shit like, man, I grabbed the pole with the microphone, and you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Talking about? That shit was simple, and we don't even know what it means. Nothing. It don't make no sense. And we went crazy just because the way a motherfucker said it. Or because they saying it to him. Like, sometimes it be that type of factor. It's like the nigga standing up to the bully syndrome. Like, we built on that. You know what I'm saying?
When he battled Reed and Reed did good, niggas like, oh, yeah, you got Rum out of there.
I get that any battle when somebody say some extra street shit back to me. Like, nigga, this was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, they supposed to, anytime anybody get up, like, nigga, beat your ass in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, poke you up. I'm like, he'll actually beat Geechi's ass in there. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, you stupid, been done choke this dude 3 walks to the fucking stage and nosedive him off his motherfucker. Man, y'all is tripping. You know what I'm saying? But they do that, so like he got that syndrome where anything you say to a Rum, because he's so cold, that they kind of you know what I mean, they override for the other opponent, and then, you know, they kind of sell his short, like, because he be punching so back-to-back that them in-betweeners be cold.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of the craziest, and he don't even be expecting them to hit sometime, you could tell.
Man.
But the crowd won't even let him finish. Just the build-up. Be crazy.
So, him and Day would be a good one, though. I want to see that. You know
I think it would.
I want to see that battle. They going to talk crazy to each other.
We do got something that happened that's crazy that I think that we definitely want to get into, man.
Let's get into it.
A Florida man woke up with a hell of a headache.
A Florida man
woke up with a bad headache.
A headache. Talk about it.
He went to the doctor.
Okay.
He went got a what is that they do? An X-ray. Got an X-ray. See, there was a bullet in his head. His wife shot him in his head when he was asleep, and he survived.
Nah, man, I'm finna share this broadcast because we finna talk.
She straight
Wait, she did.
Shot my man's in the dome.
So he woke up and he was shot in the head?
And had a headache.
Nah, hell no. He wasn't dead, though?
He wasn't dead. No, the nigga would have woke up dead. That would have been a different story.
Yeah, so he woke up. What'd he do? Call the police?
He woke up, went to the doctor. His head hurt.
Oh, he didn't even know he was shot.
I got a migraine.
He like, bro.
I'm like, did the nigga not see a mirror? Did she shoot him
no
with a
blood,
22?
no nothing yet.
It had to be a little
something
bullet.
that just got him stuck.
Lodged in my man's dome.
Oh, she did him like that.
What you got to do for wifey to shoot you in the dome while you sleep?
Man, I don't know. I don't even want to know. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't nigga on me. Hell no, I wouldn't even want to know, nigga. I feel bad for him.
God damn.
Feel bad for him, man. She gave me one cold one. Like, nah, don't do him like that. Yeah, man. But see, but then, you know, that's love. People be so crazy in love. Sometimes, you know, what the fuck they do?
And is this... And
I don't even know if that's love,
I was just about to say,
I don't even know that's love, but I'm saying, like, that's what they are. You feel me?
I think
it might
love,
be insanity, though. You feel
I
me?
think love drives you to a sense of insanity when it's certain people. If people don't open up people and let them in their heart like that on the regular, and they do that for you, and then you violate them, she like, I got to execute you.
Oh, you got to
she unplugging you. She turning the system off.
Oh, they so crazy.
And... I think it comes to the point too, because a lot of niggas, they lie to women and just think that, this regular. This what I always do. I'ma just finesse her, get what I want of her, and I'm out. But look at Martin, the thin line between love and hate.
She was
it's
like that.
really women out here like that. You're not about to just get a piece of me. I gave myself to you, and you about to just step out.
Oh man, they ain't playing that. But see, that's be the thing though. See, but then it's like this. It's like you said, man, be just thinking it's okay to lie, but no, it's really. You got to think of the time of society it is right now, man. the truth is not as entertaining. It never was, but it's really not right now.
That's a
like
fact.
everybody is lying. Like you said, we done spoke on it many times, from the girls who will be city girls, and then they both in relationships are both crazy over a
Not
nigga.
to be
but
married,
you know what I'm
engaged.
saying? But everybody else, nigga, we outside, niggas ain't ready, we ain't with it. You feel me? Niggas ain't shit, but hoes and tricks, all that. You know what I'm saying? Going down the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's all for entertainment purposes. So people is so caught up in like the real not being what it is, because you get to telling somebody some real shit and they start looking like you talking Chinese, and you know what I mean, in a motherfucking whole house full of motherfuckers that only speak English.
And with you saying that, so Brittany Renner did say something.
Yeah.
And she said something on the video, which a lot of times, you know what, I can say that she say outlandish stuff, and I
Yeah.
think it's for shock
Yeah,
value.
for
I think she
sure.
just be wanting to be seen,
Yeah,
or
for
she know
sure.
it to go viral, but she's smart. That's good
sure.
marketing,
Yeah, man.
because it's a part of her brand.
Yeah.
But she just said, now, if you with a dude and if you know he's cheating on you already, and you're
Okay.
staying after the cheating, you're not hurt. You're not thinking that this man has changed and he different. You're a volunteer at this point, because you know that you've already put up with what you said the worst thing is that he could have done to you. So if it happens again and he's a repeat offender, it's only going to soften the blow. It only really hurt for the first time when a nigga that's abusive hit you the first time. It get easier for him after that.
That's crazy.
It only get easier if a nigga cheat on you for the first time. You see how devastated you were, but you got over that. Oh, you would get over it this
Man,
time
talk
too.
to him, man. They don't want to hear that.
So if you stay,
too real.
don't be mad at the nigga. It's your fault. You knew I was like this.
Yeah, for sure.
When somebody show you who they are,
Gotta see
believe it.
Believe it, man, on the real. But that be the so-called thing, though. But that's the double-edged sword. And this is the only rebuttal to that is sometimes people be showing you who they are, but the whole time they good at masking it too, you know. So you got to deal
That's a
with them
fact.
type of people who masking like certain shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you will get yourself caught up in believing all these facades sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to really see stuff for what it is before you make decisions. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I think a lot of times people be rushing to this, and that's why you say some chicks don't leave. Because though a nigga might have did some fucked up shit, she know he really ain't a fucked up nigga. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like your kid do something bad. You know your kid ain't bad, but
You don't
okay.
get rid of the
he
nigga.
did,
Like,
hey,
let's have another
nigga,
one.
what you stole,
Send him to the
candy?
orphanage.
It's your last time, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? When it's that kind of love, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, because motherfuckers gonna be in all kind of shit.
Yeah.
And that's unconditional love. Like you said, it's your kid. And I like that. Come in the house, caught a body, and you know it, and he fighting, and they trying to, they looking for him in the whole town. Face on the wall, nigga. Still your instinct, like man, I gotta hide you. What I gotta do?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna turn you in, or if I gotta, you feel me? Like it's just
think,
different
you know
vibes.
what?
So it's the same thing with relationships, where motherfucker like I can't just put you back.
That's true.
Like in no fucked up position.
That's
Like I'm gonna
true.
stick around until at least we come to some common ground. A lot of times, women are like more. I will say they more like that than men, because I know we. I can speak for like, man, what I ain't fucking with you. What? It's over with. Man, stop playing with me. Like you out of
I
there.
can't even look at you
I can't
the
even look
same.
at you the same.
You're
You know what I'm saying?
dirty
You
whore.
dead to me.
You
Like you know
little
what I'm saying? I don't
slut.
want nothing to do with you. I want you to make sure that you know I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Until I feel like fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But female, they like nah. Like I understand that they got more patience than us for certain shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like we are harder. You dig what I'm saying? So in the sense of when people say like, man, you chilling, man, you can't take it. It's not that. It's that we know how hard we love. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga is loving you this hard, he loving you to the point like, man, I really hurt something behind you, do something behind it. So I need to cut you all the way, because nigga, I'm like, it's gonna make me do something to somebody
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean? Like when you get to cheating and doing all that, you know what I'm saying? Like some dudes be like, that's why when your mindset is more advanced and mature than that, you already know like, nah, I just gotta alleviate the situation, because I know I just know reason to take it to them levels, but them levels can be reached, and everybody just gotta be able to understand that everybody got emotions. Nobody perfect.
That's real.
So when you can recognize your emotion and cut it off beforehand, that's really being more hardened and masking and mask. That's why we mask so much inside, because like we know we can't lash out. Once we lash out, we going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It may be the last one.
You get one good lashing
That's
out.
it.
You
It's
know what I'm
done
saying?
for.
I ain't lashed out.
The
with
whole
wrong arm.
city massacre. They like,
Like,
damn,
bro.
Craig done went
Yeah,
off.
you know what I'm
huh?
saying?
Yeah.
And nigga in there for sure. You
But
know what I'm
I
saying?
think, and let me bring some clarity to that, because you can be with somebody and I can show you like I'm not ready for a commitment, and that's what I mean. Like I'm not that nigga you want me to be. So you can't get with me and think just because the sheer power of you wanting me to be a committed man is gonna make me one. I like you. and I really enjoy spending time with you, and I could make you the one I spend most of my time with.
Man, they don't want to hear that either, though.
Not closing the door on these other hoes. And I told you.
Hey,
I left the door
some
open.
real shit though. And that's not even funny. It's like when you saying it like that, it might come off like a motherfucker. You just want hoes. He not basically not even saying that. He's just saying that I already know who I am as a man. I'm gonna see something and like something. I'm gonna see something and like something as me. Some men, can't speak for all. It might be like you say, motherfuckers like that ourselves who can shut down and be like, I'm not tripping. But it's still them urges that if you can be able to tell your significant other that, like, yo, this is what I'm dealing with, and this is how I'm moving. If she really entwined with you, she gonna understand it
exactly.
and rock with it, and she already know what time it is and how to, you know what I'm saying? Because like you say, when you in them type of situations, everything is, we got to be on the same one accord. Like, what's the use of being in a relationship if you ain't on the same page?
And you being your true self should never take away, or someone should never feel that that's taken away from them.
You gotta be your true self.
I'm just being me.
Yeah.
And it don't have nothing to do with you.
So you can be you, but don't not be you because
exactly.
I'm being me. You know what I'm saying?
You being you should change you being you because I'm being me.
Yeah, that's why it's me being me and you being you. You don't gotta be me.
But is that only when the shoe is on the other foot?
No, because if it's really you,
it's gonna be who you
it's
are.
gonna be. We gonna know it's you.
But are you gonna keep being you? Because when I say, okay, now being me is something you don't like.
No, but you can't now start being you because I'm being me. Because it was never you.
It was tit. You can't be tit for tat. It's not one of them games. You can't do that.
I was trying to get with us not being us because we want to make each other.
Oh, but no, don't hide yourself. That goes back to what I'm saying. People masking themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
Take the mask off.
Take the mask off.
Okay, so I take the mask off. We've been together 8 years now.
Yeah.
Oh no, that mask stuck. After 8 years, you can't take that off. That's your face. Because if you take it off, I don't even know who you are. Because I was so used to the mask.
Come on now.
Okay, but now
I'm not fucking with this other person.
But we
evolving. Okay, we evolving. Okay,
we evolving. So now I feel like I'm in a space where I like this.
Okay,
this is what I want, but it's something that you don't agree with.
Then that's the issue. Because don't agree with me being me and expect me to agree with
you being you. I didn't say that. You agreed. That's a different contract.
That's over their
it's
head.
It's a different page of the contract.
Come on, we on me being me, and you said okay on the real.
Once you accept that, I don't have to accept what you want.
For sure. Stop playing.
No, so we don't like when the shoe is on the other foot.
But that's even business. That's even in business though. Like it's even in business. Say he shoot videos, but he rap. You know what I'm saying? And he say, hey, how much you charge for a feature? You know what I'm saying? I tell him, man, I want $5,000 for the feature, and he want, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 for the video, and he already done paid me my $5 for the feature. I'm like, nah, I found the cameraman that's cheaper. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying, dude. But if I want to honor it, then we honored it. That's the same way in a relationship. If he decides to say, hey, you know what, this is you taking your mask off, I see what it is now, I can fuck with that, then it is what it is, and it might work. Sometimes you score, you know what I'm saying? But it's all in honesty, like you said. If it's not when it come off genuine, you gonna know it anyway. That's why it's like it's always gonna go back to the slogan, when it's real, you can tell, because it's always gonna be that. It's like you ain't gonna never deny what's real if it's really them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. that's just like when you accept how you can talk about gay. Say if you got a gay family member, you know them their whole life they wasn't gay, but once they tell you that's who they truly is, you're gonna accept that's still your cousin, your auntie, your uncle, whatever, whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's however it is. A crackhead family member, they smoking dope. It is what it is, bro. I know this is you. Ain't no hiding it, but when we rock how we rock. I'm not smoking crack with you. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing.
Do your thing, but nigga, you ain't dead to me though, or nothing like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you feel me? So when it's genuine and it's not like, okay, I'm just want to bring you around so people can laugh at you because you smoke crack, then that's the only reason why I'm fucking. No, it's none of that. Like, that's what tit for tat is. I'm only doing it just so I can try to make you look how you thought you had me looking, but the whole time I didn't think I had you looking like shit.
I was just being me. It had nothing to do with you. I'm being me, but I do get what you're saying. And what made, but
if you being you has anything to do with me being me, then that's a problem.
Exactly. That's where the problem lies. But if we both in the honeymoon stages and we not trying to cross no lines, I'm not trying to make you mad, you're not trying to make me mad, but you telling me you was really a raging hoe and you was trying to suppress that, like, damn, you're not ready for a relationship then, sweetheart. And that's cool. And when I come to that realization,
that's something you got to talk about, because you got to think of also in terms of if you desire something in life. Okay. Sometimes you have to change who you are to get that thing.
I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, though.
To a large extent, because let's say you want to go get this job. They paying $250,000 a year.
Yeah.
But they gonna say you gotta cut your dreads. Now you can keep your dreads if you like. No, my dreads is important to me.
Yeah.
But is that money important to you?
Yeah. Okay. So say this.
So
say
money is important to you, and they saying this is
That's a fact.
this is adjustment. You have to decide if you want to change or not. But if you saying you really want that.
But say on the flip side, you like, you know what? It's a job that's also ain't tripping off my hair. You dig what I'm saying? Being like this, and it might not have all the 235. They might got 215.
Yeah.
But I get to keep my hair and move how I want to move. Then it is what it is. Then I'm gonna go on and take what it's gonna take. Like that's when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Like that's negotiation. You should be able to come down on something. If a nigga can't do that, then what can he do? You gotta compromise.
You got too much wiggle room in there.
No, ain't no wiggle room.
We talking about. I'm gonna make it more.
Make it super specific, detail. Let's get. Come on. I'm gonna wiggle right now.
If you want to lose 20 pounds,
okay,
in a month,
20 pounds.
It's A-Verb talking off cam.
You want to lose
20 pounds.
Yeah, and I'm finna give you the formula on how to do that.
There you go.
Now, you're not a morning person.
Okay.
But it's gonna take you getting up in the morning.
Okay.
So, do you gotta change or not?
Yeah, you gotta get up in the morning.
Cause you want it bad enough.
Because you want it bad enough.
But you're not a morning person.
Yeah, facts.
So that's what I'm saying. There are certain things in life that you're gonna want.
That you're gonna want.
That you have to change for.
Yeah, straight up.
So let's say you want this great relationship with this great person.
Okay.
There's certain expectations they have because when you're dealing with certain people, you're not gonna get just any old thing. Some
that's a
people
fact.
are particular about what they want.
Yeah.
That come with that high value.
Straight up.
So if you're trying to get that high value out of that, then you like, well, I gotta change my. I gotta
that
change.
high value where I got to tweak it up. Keep going.
I gotta change.
Yeah, you got to.
So is that the shoe on the other foot at that point? It's like, no, I'm staying who I am. I just not gonna have that, or am I changing?
Okay, it's like, all right,
see,
I'm gonna let you go.
You changed the dynamic.
Yeah,
I see what you did, but this is not the original argument before any answers are given. But I do like what you did. But what our original conversation was, don't try to get me to. Don't try to. You mad at me for being me, so you gonna be a different version of you just to get back at me.
Come on.
That's what we were talking about. But now I see in this area, of course, if I know that's the compromise.
That's the
compromise comes in because we can't just bring both our worlds together and think they're gonna work. It's stuff you used to, it's stuff I'm used to. And I may have to give a little, you may have to give a little. I may give this completely away, but later on, you got to give this completely away.
Yeah, straight
That's
up.
just a compromise, and it never stops.
For real.
When you conforming to mesh your world with another person, being married.
So
in
those compromises, are you like trying to really find compromise, or are you trying to win and get your way?
Nah, you trying to find genuine compromise, but it's never gonna be a compromise if you looking at it like I'm winning. Yeah. Because it's not a competition.
I get the most of the deal.
It's just a compromise. Like you getting what you wanted, and I'm getting what I want. Nobody wins. Yeah. Everybody wins. You feel me?
We both settled. And we both made it work.
You dig what I'm saying?
It's a negotiation. I want 100,000. You want to give me 20,000, but all right, we settle at 60.
60. I gave you 60.
Yeah, that works.
There you go. You know what I'm saying?
I took 40 off. You added 40.
Come on.
So now nobody won, but we both got what
we. You know what I'm saying?
We both got what we were settled for.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say what we wanted, but what we were settled for.
Yeah. So even with the shoe being on the other foot, it's all about boundaries. Like in a relationship, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times with these relationships, this is just me from the way I view things, you know what I'm saying, all the way around the board, you know what I'm saying, this just being unbiasedly all the way around the board. I do feel like social media, as well as the type of people that you have in your ear about relationships, kind of reign supreme sometimes over the relationship between the man and the woman, and those are the relationships that have the most problems. Like when two people is on the same page and have that understanding, it's so easy to get along because all y'all thinking is the same
frequency.
It don't matter what nobody else said because I can't even hear them. We booming. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you got other people in your ear and it's really, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with having somebody lend an ear to something that you're going through. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? Lend an ear, tell somebody what you're going through, sugarcoat it, put it on 10, whatever the hell you're going to do when you telling your side and making it sound good to however you want to make it sound good to. But all you got to know is when motherfuckers is dialoguing back, that still don't even have to be the end all be all. You got to take what it is for what it is and what it ain't for what it ain't, and be able to move like that with your partner. A lot of times people weren't, if I seen your chick cheating But I ain't see her cheating. I just see her with another nigga. You dig what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man, what's that, bro? I ain't gonna lie, man. Earlier at McDonald's, seeing a lady with another nigga. Feel me? Oh, nigga, if you just go straight to spazzing on your broad, you listen to me. Yeah. I don't fuck if I'm your boy or not. You supposed to win and ask her. By the time you asked her, she could have been like, man, what you mean, nigga? Remember I told you yesterday my cousin was boom, boom. I seen that nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Now I know what's going on. We on the same frequency. What the problem be is motherfuckers are here from somebody and boom, and straight to you. Yeah, you know what's going on? Like, what? Word on the street? Oh, I don't want to hear nothing about the word on the street. I'm in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you got your dick sucking that Fridays parking lot. They see you in the car. Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you telling me what I did because somebody else told you what I did. Like, nah, this don't work like that.
And they a third party of hearing what somebody else really saw.
Oh, it don't even work like that.
That's a great point, and I think people don't really get a realization of what you just said. Yeah. Your relationship can never thrive because it's always going to be outward influence that's going to mess up your relationship. And you should never be that influenced by a sidebar conversation.
Never.
Of me and you talking, it shouldn't matter what nobody talk about outside of the camera because nobody can see them. They can't hear them. So we may acknowledge them at a time or two, but we still going right back to focusing on what we're talking about.
And that's why it gets done.
All right, but look, let me throw something in on that because we were having this conversation on the way here. Now, let's say you got your boy.
Real quick, we're gonna acknowledge somebody in the chat. She said, and it be true. You know what I'm saying? After time when you seeing something or hearing something, it don't be true. That's the problem. See, a lot of the women, that's why we be having to have the women, guests that like and said, because we want y'all to have a voice in this too. We don't want to seem like we just putting our own thoughts on there, but that's the point we making. You already saying, and it be true. So sometimes it do be proven true. You know what I'm saying? When it do be proven true, but still don't matter until you can, you know what I'm saying?
They can hit a 1 for 10 clip and say it be true.
They've been holding on to that one.
You
that's
got
like,
10% out of the 100.
You got your one thing was true. Yeah, I really was with Sally at the movies, but no, she didn't give me no head. Nigga, she rolled my dick. You know what I'm saying? You heard she gave me head, so of course I'm gonna say no. That ain't the truth. Ain't what happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like nah, but you know what? It don't always be true, man. Go ahead, bro.
No, it don't always be true, but on the flip side of that, I'm always been the flip side.
Yeah.
If you got this your confidant, this your boy, this your girl, this somebody real close to you.
Yeah.
And you head over heels for this person, they tell you like, hey, look, this ain't the person. This not finna end well.
Yeah.
I'm telling you ahead of time. I know you into them, and you wide open, but I'm looking at the situation and it's not a good situation.
Yeah.
How long they been together?
See, that makes time too. That dude.
They've been together 15 years. But you can see the relationship just ain't turning the corner. It ain't turned the corner yet. It can't keep getting to where like they happy, but then they fall back down to some chaos. It's like, bro, at this point,
this ain't that.
Like how do you even tell your boy that?
Castle that you never can finish. I see. It's just you keep building up to the same point and it break down.
If you the one telling your boy that, right? Let's say your boy telling you that.
Yeah.
Are you ever listening and say like, you know what, right?
I feel like you listen, but you still like it's like. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's still your decision. So it's like he might be coming from a genuine homie standpoint. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It just ain't shit looking crazy right there. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Most times niggas is gonna be on some, man, I ain't trying to hate because who wanna fuck up that, so niggas ain't gonna do it. But in the sense that somebody did say that and tried to just pull your coattail to some shit like, nah, man, just wham. Of course, as a real nigga, you gonna take it for what it is. Like I say, you take it for what it is and for what it ain't. A lot of times relationships be what's working too, though. You know what I'm saying? So if what you seeing as a problem might be still working for me in this situation, it's like, all right, man, I'm not gonna just, you know what I mean?
I ain't gonna jump completely out.
And throw it all away for, you know what I mean? Just because of that, because that'll go back to me not being in tune. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like we just said, you gotta be on the same flip side. Now I gotta be in tune with her enough for her to be able to reassure me that the shit that my partner thought was kind of funny is like, nah, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, and you don't have to.
But what if he
speak
right
on it,
though? Is no way
back to being right. It's like what is right.
And what's so tough is because you put the 15-year mark on it.
Yeah, 15.
That's tough. I went up for 15 years.
15 years.
And you can just come and tell me like she ain't the one, and I listen.
Hey, nigga,
that's
fuck you didn't stand up when they was getting
crazy, nigga. Like you waited this long. I'm mad at you, nigga. You waited this long. But I think if my boy just now freshly getting into something, you stepping into the pool.
If it's new, fresh, it's different.
The pool 3 steps, then you in the pool. If you on that second step, like, hey, nigga, you may not want to get. I see a nigga piss in that pool.
Yeah, straight up. That's
and they ain't put no chlorine in there yet.
On the real.
You might not want to step in that pool yet.
On the real.
But would you be susceptible to that? Like if your nigga came up to you and you got a new chick, you just been rocking with her for like 4 months, y'all still fresh, and the nigga be like, damn, bro, ever since she been around, I ain't seen nothing but bad happen. Yeah. Like she seemed like she ain't got your best interest. Like I think you should really watch her. Like can your nigga come tell you that and you actually take that in? Because some people, you can try to tell them niggas that, and they be like, oh man, like nigga, I know what I'm doing. Yeah. But I think I would say me personally. It depends on who tells me that, because you don't use all your same boys for all the same thing. So if a certain nigga come tell me, I'm like, damn. If he came and told me, it had to really mean something, because he wouldn't even step on the nigga toes like that. He must genuinely get the sign.
I'm saying the messenger matter in that situation, and then also it just goes back to your own knowledge of like if you can see the same shit too. That's what I'm saying. If you ain't seeing it and it's just like nah, like then that's different. You gotta be in tune. But if you seeing it too, like I ain't gonna lie,
some niggas don't though. When your nose wide open, you
when
don't
your nose
see
wide
it.
Open,
Cause you just like, oh, the pussy good, the head good.
When the nigga nose wide open, you just gotta let the nigga get. You know what I mean? They gotta smack the wall. You gonna miss it.
Sometimes that could be the death of your nigga too. Not literal, but it's just like God damn.
Just just see
like nigga, now she your baby mama.
Yeah, just getting worse and worse.
Like nigga, now she got niggas coming to the crib beating you up.
Yeah, like what's going on? There's too much going on.
Yeah,
your whole life crazy right now. Your shit
it's
wild.
like, goddamn, I told you 2 months in. Yeah. Now you with him 15 years. Now you stuck.
15 years. 15 years.
That's what I was gonna say. Because going back to that, it's like, how many of us do have friends that's like we know they're in a toxic ass relationship, but they've been with that person so long, it's so crazy that you just comfortable with the crazy now. It's like, yeah, that's just how
they. It's just annoying for them niggas.
Yeah. When it's like when you been in it so long, you probably see it like that's them. Some motherfuckers. That's their love language though. Like that's what I'm saying. Then it's like it goes to individual. Like everything like matters. Like you know who in what and what. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like you say, you know when it's to the point of like nigga need to save my nigga or save her or your homegirl. It could be vice versa. It could be your homegirl you telling the real to. You know what I'm saying? However it go, but. Yeah, like feel me.
The homegirls, I think it's a different. The bro code is genuine.
Yeah.
Like you will hold your nigga down, but if it's like, if it's a chick. I think it's tough for me as a man to overstep that boundary.
No, nigga would never. No, you don't never overstep that. Yeah, you don't do that. Nah, hell no. But it's niggas who do that though. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can say you don't do it, but it's niggas because it happens. You know what I'm saying? When you got these type niggas out there, but nah, hell no. You don't never do that though. You know what I'm saying? That's never that. What I'm saying.
But even all your niggas, would you tell all of them if they a girl cheating on them?
But I'm saying even in the aspect of if that's your homegirl, right? How you said it, you would never do that. But it's the same way of like. Pulling somebody coattail, like if they ever vented to you, like 9 times out of 10, your most advice should always be, look, man, do whatever make you happy at the end of the day. But if something ain't making you happy, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing to even think about. That's all on you. Whatever you ain't liking, you ain't gotta deal with. That's general consensus. You know what I'm saying? You like it, fuck with it. You don't like it, don't fuck with it. You ain't gotta keep talking about it. I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing else. Yeah, that's it. You feel me? That's most of the time. Where it get tricky is when a motherfucker get to diving all deep into it, trying to do all that. Then now they hearing it from here, they hearing it from there. You hearing it from there. It's too much. So like, and then that's when shit get messy. Instead of just look, I don't know, because you don't know how hard somebody be loving somebody just because a motherfucker, or you see some wild shit like that, but then you don't see the good times either because nigga ain't there for everything. Yeah. So just because you seen one moment a motherfucker wilding out, that don't mean you got the right to say the motherfucker don't love them, don't care about them, not really genuine. You gotta let them tell you if that's how they really feel. You can observe certain shit even in a short time of knowing somebody, though not saying that. You can see some things that somebody might not agree with. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas have to be careful and women have to be careful.
Yeah.
If you only telling your friends, your close loved ones, that people that you know love you, only bad stuff about your spouse, they're not gonna like the nigga. They're not gonna like the broad. And you did that. because you never said what they brought to you.
Nothing.
You didn't say how they helped motivate you or got you this job, help you with your faith.
So that's when you got the peoples around that always thinking something negative because you never spoke the good. You always spoke the bad, spoke the bad, spoke the bad. So then what you expect your peoples to say when they telling you,
I hate this nigga.
Yeah, and then when they giving you the advice, it's like, yeah, leave the bitch. Leave the nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they heard.
Like, down when I was in jail for 3 years.
But
you don't tell nobody that.
Tell nobody that. Nobody say that.
I did see one of my homegirls, she posted earlier that she believes that majority of these podcasts they're taking advantage of bringing black women and black men against each other. She's saying that they're tearing down the dynamic of the black relationship.
No, I think what now them podcasts is doing is forcing people to have them conversations that nobody was having. Like, it's like motherfuckers only talking about it in a small setting, you know what I'm saying? So now when you putting it out in front of the masses, you having everybody being able to discuss the shit that everybody going through. Everybody going through different shit, but everybody going through the same shit. Like,
so
every one person going through this
problems that they talk about. I think what I pulled from that, I don't know what she really meant, but what I pulled from that is how when black men say like black women are submissive enough, they're too strong-willed, they're too argumentative, that's why we date outside the race. Black men are lazy, they don't support black women, they don't make enough money. I think it's that dynamic
on the podcasts.
On those podcasts. Because those are most viral.
I mean, even those though, it's like at the end of the day, it still comes down to like, okay, you can say all this, a black man can have all them things that we talk about, black women can say all this stuff we talk about, but it needs to be talked about. So to me, it's still having them conversations that need to be had, like, how is he? How you gonna say dudes is just lazy or don't support black women because of what? You got black men who only support nothing but black women,
only
but
date black
women, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? But what difference is he from a black man that doesn't though? You dig what I'm saying? As long as he still loves his people, love all people, you know what I mean? Love how he's supposed to love and be the man that he's supposed to be. All that other shit is just building a divide at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we really at the point in time where we could be still affording all that division. You dig what I'm saying? Especially as black men, like people like to say like we just be putting it on. No, we ain't putting it on thick. This really the real. We already got everything against us. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way we live is different. Even if you don't live that way, you live that way just because you're a black man.
Have to.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, nigga. It's just how we move, how we look at when we in these streets. It's so easy. You know what I'm saying? For the wrong things to happen. And not only just the streets, but just even in, like you said, trying to get jobs, might having to cut your hair, might doing different shit that you gotta compromise with yourself.
That you say, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a corporate setting. I say it's a lot. I wear my hair like this, and my director, people like, oh man, you wear your hair in so many cool ways. Like, I think that's really neat. Like, I can't wait to see the meetings and see how you wear your hair. Like, he's infatuated with like the way I wear my hair. But most people would think like, oh damn, you can't wear that. Like, you really go to work like that. Black people ask me that. I walked in a construction site with my hair like this today. My hair was like this. I had a hard hat on, and my hair just like this.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm walking in there, everybody like they never seen me. No, they never seen nobody with hair like this. Like, are y'all serious? And as a black man though, it gave me a complex. I'll be 100% honest. When I first got this job and I applied for it, I contemplated cutting my hair because I thought that would make me be more acceptable if I go in there and I could get this high-ranking job. It did go through my mind, but then the essence of who I am, I had to be true to me, like you said earlier. I'm not. If they don't want to accept me the way I look, then I don't. This must not be where I'm supposed to be. Because if this what I start doing, what would I won't start compromising? Oh, you know, I have to speak very proper. I can't speak with I have to speak with certain voice. Now I gotta do all this. I gotta do all this. But if I was willing to cut my hair, I won't stop at doing none of that. Straight up, So I come in there tomorrow like this.
Straight
What's
up,
up?
Come on.
And still get
especially
the job
if I'm
done.
still qualified, no matter how I'm looking, how I'm talking, how I'm moving. I'm qualified and I get the job done. No matter what, I'm gonna show up and get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
I think we need to be careful with the relationships like that the same way, because if someone doesn't look the part, then they don't qualify to be with me. Because and Carlos Miller said that. I believe Kent has sent me that video, which was funny as hell. Like, women be expecting a nigga to come all fully packaged, 6'4", 10-inch dick, make $250,000 a year, got a Porsche, got a 5-bedroom mansion, ain't got no kids. Like, she think he just ready to go.
Straight up, on the real.
Nobody's gonna have everything that you want.
That's a fact.
Even when you make your 2K character, when you first make him, a nigga trash. His stats, they give you all those bars you can pull up with that VC. Nigga, you gonna have to buy more, and you're gonna have to make them improvements and go through that walk with that person.
On the real.
build your person as much as they willing to be built with you. But then what was that other video that you was talking about? How the women gotta like help you with your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was saying that she made one of the greatest things she can do is support her man in his goals.
And when you do that, and a woman know that you on her, she's on your side.
Yeah.
When you, I'm thinking this the way to go. Yeah, babe, for sure.
Yeah.
I think you should go that way.
Yeah.
Oh, we only got 10,000 in savings. Go ahead and take it. I believe in you.
Straight up.
I know you gonna get this done right.
Straight up.
That I'm out the door with so much velocity, and I got so much. I can't fail at that point.
Straight up.
If I got the support of a woman like that, and I know she hold me down,
You gotta have that type of support. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of women out there that do support their men like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, these podcasts, a lot of times, they'll make it seem as if they, like people are going against them. No, them conversations happen sometimes for moments like this when you can get the ones who do they flowers, who really support their men, do whatever they got to do, bend over backwards, compromise in order for things to be correct in the household. You know what I'm saying? You got to salute those because it's a lot who don't, like you say, who combat and then you had those issues, you had those problems, and it don't work out. But for those who do, understand, like, it's not submitting. Like, see, the word submissive, I think, even throws people off. Like, negative connotation, but like it all back to compromising. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's really all it is. It's coming to an understanding most of the time. You know what I mean? When you and your partner have those same understandings, everything else don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else gonna matter. It's not gonna look at nothing one way. It's gonna look the opposite way. Everything gonna be on the same accordance with each other.
That's even big to what you just said too. That ties back in what you said earlier. When the outward noise affects your relationship so much, how you letting what a nigga say on the podcast tear up our household? I don't give a damn about you don't give a damn about no six-figure nigga. I don't give a damn about you having Botox, booty shots, and titty. You good? Like, I got you like that. Cool.
So if you love them, you gonna support them through whatever noise you hearing, whatever, because you so locked in. Like, that support don't waver. You know what I'm saying? That's genuine support.
For real.
That's when it's a problem, when it's not genuine, when your support is only ranged upon this and that, or what I'm doing, or how I'm making it look to you when I'm, you know what I'm saying? It's like a motherfucker, that's just like, and then the argument back would be like, yeah, but what if you ain't giving them that same, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's now not genuine.
Yeah.
It's like, if I genuinely want to support you selling cookies, I can't get mad if you don't buy my candy.
Exactly.
If I'm like, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna support you, but I ain't can't keep bringing it up every time. If you can't get mad about it, don't you know what I mean?
Don't buy it
if that's really what it is. But if your support was genuine, it ain't even gonna matter. You just gonna continue to support it anyway, and you gonna let me fall in line and catch up when my time is to catch up. You know what I'm saying? You can't force it. And then if you decide not to support nothing no more, you can't have it with that ill intent. You know what I'm saying? It just had to be naturally. Like, man, you know what I mean? I supported enough, or I did what I was gonna do.
That's real.
A lot of times people, like you say, even in relationships, when shit be so, I help my man get on, or I help my wife get on, or she sacrificed for me, I sacrificed for her, you know what I'm saying? It's always to be showcased or thrown out there, you know what I'm saying? Once it starts being like that, it's not even genuine no more. It's to brag about, like, you know, I did this, I did that, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't have been that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, never. It shouldn't even be like that. A lot of that shit be so normal shit that it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? But never to downgrade or be ungrateful for, you know what I'm saying? Never that. You respect it, but when you can see that sometimes people be not appreciative of the support you showed them, of course, that's when it's a problem. Not that you didn't support back, you just ain't appreciative. Like, man, nigga, everything I did it wasn't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you keep trying to tell me how you bought my cookies. But you don't remember that you bought mine 10 times, but the 2 times I bought yours, I really did it, you know what I'm saying, and didn't ask for nothing back. You bought mine and kept bringing up your cookies. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's a difference sometimes when it's genuine.
It's so crazy because we won't give a damn about the other people that we go out and buy that don't even know us from a can of paint. We're going to support, patronize their business time and time and time again. Kia don't know me, Infinity don't know me, H&M don't know a nigga, Levi don't know, all this stuff, Nike don't know me, but I'll go out there and I just keep spending money on them. Keep spending. My homie, I bought one hat from a nigga, I'm expecting him to, all right, yeah, nigga, when I go make a rollout, you gotta buy a whole outfit for me because I looked out for you at the beginning.
Hell no.
That's backward thinking. It's gonna keep us in that
It's gonna keep us in that same cycle. If it ain't genuine, don't even do it.
Don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? I made a tweet like that, man. You should never break a bond when it's genuine. If somebody genuinely doing being who they are, man, and y'all got a specific bond, you got to keep that, because that genuineness you don't even run into in this life a lot of times, man. Genuine people, people like we talked about earlier, it be outside of just relationships. It's just people, period, that's masking who they are, masking how they feel, and holding on to how they feel you know what I mean, the whole time without never exposing it, you know what I'm saying, until the time is, you know what I mean, fitting for them. And you got people that show you from the gate, like, nah, this is who I am and this is how I fuck with you. And it ain't gonna never change no matter what, as long as we don't have no crazy fuck, you don't change who you was, you know what I'm saying? You stayed who you was no matter what throughout any situation, then it's gonna always be
I
that.
got a boy like that. I met him, and one of the first times we hung out, we was at his house. We having this function. And he married, I'm married. Like, we got a lot of our same life. It follows a parallel. We sat on the couch, and he sat next to this girl. He was like, y'all know her? I'm like, nah. And she was like, oh, you don't know them? She was like, no. And he said, what's your name? Kind of little chunky, heavy set girl. And I think she said her name was Cindy or something. And he was like, hey, Cindy. He was like, me and my niggas gonna see your titties tonight. Like, just straight out. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. Like,
hey, that shit went left as fuck. I didn't know what he was finna say.
But from that day on, he's always been like that. He will say the most outlandish stuff to people, and his wife knows that that's no disrespect to her. That's just him though, genuinely being him.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So she'll look at him, she laugh it off because he burnt out, and that's just stuff that he do. But you either accept him for that, or you don't, but he not gonna be nothing other than that.
Nothing other than gonna always have to be that, because that's him, and you gotta love him for that.
And that's gonna be one of my niggas forever, because I know this nigga always gonna be his true self. From the gate, he's never lied about who he was.
And that's the best part about, like I say, in them relationships, when it's genuine, you don't gotta question it. You feel me? You ain't even gotta question. Like you say, that's gonna be your partner because you know what he doing. Just like his wife, she already know. Like, he just talking, saying some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? How this nigga being him.
But somebody else, oh, he's so rude. I could never be married to someone like that.
Even the person he said it to probably like caught his personality from the jump. Like,
and she started laughing.
And laughing. You know, everything ain't meant to be. You know what I'm saying? You can tell when somebody, you know what I mean, when it's ill, you know what I mean, or like that, disrespectfully. You know what I'm saying? That could be viewed different ways, but I feel like, you know, when somebody coming off that spirit, that energy gone,
you get it, you sense it.
You gonna sense it. It's gonna catch you on the real.
That's crazy, man. Another real nigga out here.
Okay.
Holding it down for the streets. One nigga T Grizzly. He said that he making $200K a month for playing GTA on Twitch.
I need to play.
That's what I'm saying. If that's the case, we need to get the TV right there, and we need to be on Twitch playing while we on YouTube streaming.
I told niggas I'm one of them niggas on GTA, but see, I seen some shit, because my partners, they had it on the PC and all that.
They be meeting up with each
other. Niggas is selling dope on that motherfucker. They got parties, nigga. They on there listening to my music. We in that movie theaters. I'm like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different on the He's probably playing like that, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Where it's different. They got team, squads, everybody in the whole world up in that motherfucker.
He even said he put his dues on some of his people, and they make it 10 to 20K a month.
I believe
just
it.
being a part of like his team and how he tied on there.
That's crazy.
The way he said he doing this is that he do it live on stream, he'll repost it on YouTube, put monetization ads, and then he'll get sponsors. I think the nigga lying. I'm just gonna be honest. 200 seems a bit excessive, but
I don't know though.
I was
gonna say I don't know, because you got to think. Some of those things is like really like that's what people they paying them to do right now. So even if it might not just be off the streams, it could be a sponsor that we putting on that's giving up half of that.
They get
you know what I'm saying
30,000,
every time. You know what I'm saying, for the just to make sure you keeping me in rotation, because every month I'm making this off of this. You know what I'm saying, and I'm doubling and tripling up mine. So you know people do that a lot of times. So yeah, it could be different ways how you getting it. And I remember long time ago hearing about all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you never catch on. You like, what? Are you playing what? Little playing video games?
Like that. They ain't doing that for us.
Doing what? Come on, man. Like that don't even sound right.
For him to be that initial figure of his team, kind of like how you are for like your brand from where you come from and the core people from where you from. Do you feel like it's your responsibility to put your niggas on as well when you have such a pot of stuff that you can grab from? And a double-sided question, like, do you feel like that's your responsibility? And if someone reaches out, do you help them, or do you feel you go reach out and give the opportunities?
I feel like it's both. You know what I'm saying? If it's certain opportunities that you can afford, motherfuckers, and it's a way they can get in it, I think you always extend that to somebody that you feel like, you know, can step into that position or whatever it is, playing video games, whatever your outlet form is. But it's also people that also you can't be your responsibility though either though. Like, so I don't feel like it's his responsibility to do that, but his peoples around him can easily see what is they could be like. Say they brought that to him, it could have been one of them like, hey bro, this nigga's playing video games. Let's say this. You got the you do that, nigga. I know about 4 other niggas, you know what I'm saying, boom, bam. But now he done set up everything, got everything right, got everything booming, and just, hey, let's get it going. And then now he had the time, like, fuck it, let me fuck with it. And really, like, took it and did and ran with it. A lot of times, motherfuckers gotta understand, like, now imagine if he did all that, he put in all the groundwork, found motherfuckers, did other and put other people, though, that wasn't his mans in them because they really said they was dedicated, had time to do it, and they helped it. Then is he wrong for being like, oh, y'all got me right, but let me put my people? Nah, it's like you got to be willing to be working from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? To be putting that grind in from the beginning. So I think it go both ways. Like, of course, you got to be willing to fuck with your people, but your people's got to be willing to fuck with you. Can't be just like, I'm waiting, or you know what I'm saying, or none of that, or you just pulling just because. It got to be two motherfuckers having that same compromise, even with business. You know what I'm saying? That same understanding, even with business, because like he say, he bringing in 200, they bringing in 20. It's supposed to be understood. However, whatever the numbers is, whether it's lying or not lying, they making some money and they doing their thing, and you out the way, you comfortable, you eating, you do what you want to do with your paper. I don't control you. You know what I'm saying? But you working at the same time, like this a job.
But then I can get you off the streets because you say the street money so fast. I don't want to leave that. I gave you an outlet for you to not have to do that.
But then if a motherfucker take it for granted though, like say like, nigga, I got you set up, but bro, you gotta play the video game
8 hours.
10 hours every day.
Every day,
nigga. And I'm talking about, nigga, this motherfucker started this time, I gotta be done at this time. We on this bitch.
Play,
even when I can't play, nigga, you still gotta play, nigga, because we got shit going. Like, this is it, nigga. You feel me? I'm on tour. I'm doing whatever T Grizzly doing. I'm pretty sure he can't
this money
keep
rolling.
this motherfucking going though, you know, like, but and you missing and you don't want to do it, or you finding you trying to do what he doing and all that, then it's gonna always be a problem. It gotta be motherfuckers that's willing to be like, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you gotta see how hard he going to and match that. You know what I'm saying? If not, it ain't gonna never work. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, oh, you just helping niggas.
Exactly. Because I know it's tough being a successful person because people always see it bigger, more glamorous than what it really is. Oh, big dog, can you help me out? Can you look out for me? Like, can you look out for yourself? If you first show me that you really gonna do that,
come on.
I don't mind. But like you said, I got kids already. I don't need another one. I gotta take care of them.
Come on.
I need you to know, put something in motion. Let me see you serious about it. Maintain it. Then bring something to me and we can talk.
That's any man in the world gonna feel like that. Like, man, like, ain't no man gonna even want no. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure mine out. Like, let me figure it out. I'm gonna fuck with you. If I can bring something to the table that makes sense, I'm gonna bring it. If not, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, but I'm not gonna have no jealousy, no envy, no, you know what I'm saying, no ill feelings towards you, because you actually still doing your thing.
Exactly.
I just ain't figured my thing out yet. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad at you because you figured yours out and you doing your thing. It's like that goes back to you being you and me being me. You still gotta do you. Don't let what I'm doing affect you from being you, because now you trying to figure out, everybody got their lanes, and once you figure yours out, everything start going smoother. Then y'all be able to meet each other on the road no matter what. On the road to success, motherfuckers is going. If you on the road, that's all it is. You got to be on the road. It's different roads. You know what I mean? You might be on the road to self-destruction. You know what I'm saying? You might be, I'm not going that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So, nigga, hell nah.
Let's say you put one of your niggas on to be a gamer. You buy his whole setup. Let's say it costs 10 grand, but you really believe in him. Let's say this nigga turn out to be the next ninja.
Come on.
And the
he
nigga
gonna play that back. For sure.
His residual income yearly, he making 12 million. He make $1 million a month.
Come on.
How much?
It ain't even no number. It ain't even no number. Really, at the end of the day, real nigga gonna throw that 10 back off top, probably double. If I'm making millions, I'm for sure the 10 doubled is automatic. You know what I'm saying? And real nigga gonna even respect that, like 10 doubled, I want 10. But real nigga can also be like, you know what? But also that I'm 10 doubled up. And every time, man, we this what it is. You in on it now. Now this how I'm making it. You help me. This it. Now yours just coming in. High risk coming in. 10s at a time, 20s at a time, 30s at a time. High risk popping. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Your 10 got you jackpotted.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So don't matter the number is. If 10 got you more than 10, you won. 10 got you 100, 10 got you 120, 10 got you lifetime.
The essence of just who I am, I will always know in the back of my mind, I could have never been this, or I couldn't have seen myself becoming this if you wouldn't have gave me that outlet.
Come on.
So yeah, even if I gotta, niggas give 10% to churches. Or if I gotta give 10% to the nigga that made me and helped create me and gave me this lane,
It was good. It ain't even no big
month,
deal.
Yeah, you just got residuals
Come on,
coming.
it's coming. It wasn't even. And that's just gonna be a real nigga attitude. Like it ain't even that big of a deal.
I ain't
You know
gonna be
what I'm
mad
saying?
if you don't. Like you said,
Yeah.
like if you just gave me my money back,
I still
that is
respect it
what
because I
is.
wasn't gonna never be that anyway.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So nigga, long as I didn't take no L, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, that wasn't my lane. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Got mine's back, nigga. We lit. Like you know what I'm saying? Keep pushing. Still rocking with you.
If you buy a nigga a lottery ticket
Okay.
for his birthday,
Okay.
I know my nigga like scratches, man. I spent
Okay.
a
For
quick
sure.
$4 on
For
you.
sure.
Nigga hit for 200 million.
200 mil. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. Really just want me up. As long as I could be in the M category, you really should be winning. Cause 200, that's like, okay, you got 200
that's
M's.
life
Yeah,
changing.
you got 200 M's. You can just
Life
just throw me an
change.
M
Oh,
up,
yeah,
and
man,
I'm
you
good.
straight.
That you ain't, before you even get the whole two, they gave you 100
Yeah, they
or
gave
something.
you a piece.
So you get that, give me that off the first little one, and you go, I
Damn,
ain't even worry
but
about
you the
it.
reason the nigga got the two.
Yeah, but you can't be like that because at the end of the day, that was his misfortune. That was his everything. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nigga, you could have kept the scratch yourself. You ain't even feel it. It's like sometimes
damn.
but it sometimes it's knowing motherfuckers who just, you know what I mean, like feel it away. It's like betting on somebody playing basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you betting, I bet you could beat a nigga in basketball. Okay, it's my money. You know what I'm saying? But at the same
But
time,
you
I'm betting
did
on
it.
you, so
Your
I
effort,
gotta
yeah.
give you something. But I can't, nigga. At the end of the day, you put in your effort. So we broke down how we broke it down. You already before the game ain't tripping. Like hell yeah, nigga. Obviously, if you can't bet on yourself, then you whatever you can get. Is whatever you can get if you ain't got enough to bet on yourself. At the end of the day, it'll be like, nah, I ain't tripping. I'll put it up. You know what I'm saying? Myself, bro. I got a dub on me. You know, you can put your side dub too, though, and do what you want to do. If I lose, you lost. You know what I'm saying? If I win, you won.
Yeah.
I'm going to get mine, you know what I'm saying, on the real. Like, so, yeah, I think that's what it is. Niggas got to be able to bet on themselves, too.
Me and Avo talked about this a little bit before, chopping up about money.
But nigga, don't owe a nigga nothing, though, even with that million
That's
being said
real.
at the end
Like,
of
at
the
the
day,
end of it all,
really don't owe a nigga
you
nothing.
don't
You know
owe
what I'm
me
saying?
nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't be crying, being mad, hating, and all. Nigga ain't give me shit. If you ain't felt that way, but at the end of the day, like you say, the real shit gonna kick in, gonna give you what he's supposed to.
We were talking about Jeff Bezos and how much he make. I think the number is like 139 billion.
Okay.
That's what this man is worth right now.
Yeah, he up.
That nigga got too much money.
You know what the fuck
So-
he doing with all that?
We talked and we said, I think it should be a cap of how much money a nigga can make. Because if you got this amount of money, if you tried in a lifetime, can you even spend this? Like this?
I don't think it should be a cap on how much money a nigga make. I won't put no cap on niggas.
Why
Let
I
niggas
say
get
that?
their money. But I will say it should be, it's not no pocket watching shit. It's really like some reality shit. If motherfuckers got it to, like you said, like that, and that extent, you know what I'm saying? Like that, but see, that's why the world's so fucked up, because really supposed to be able to hold court in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but the world's so big, it's like, look, they gotta be like, we gotta put this all in the chat, put him on the camera. Hey, listen, you need to drop a million over here in each little spot.
That's a
We
city.
divvying
Nigga,
up.
just-
Every city need to be able to get cleaned up real quick, look right, make everything look nice, because you playing. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about the top 2%
Come on,
of the world's wealth, of the world, most of the world's
But
wealth
niggas be
is
fucking
in the
shit up
top
too, though.
2%.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta think about it.
Niggas be fucking shit up too, though.
He employing 1.1 million people.
But them niggas not getting it nowhere near what he touching, bro.
Yeah, it don't matter
he
though, but he
employing
employing them though. If he giving
1.1
1.1 million people jobs, it don't matter how much they getting, they got jobs. If he wasn't around, they be getting nothing, or they need to go work somewhere else if I ain't helping. Because you got some kind of employment right here. Like that's what
So
I'm
he
saying.
taking care of
So
about
he still
4 million.
taking care
About 4 million.
4 million
All
people.
right, out of how many people, what percentage of that is the people in the world out of 7 billion?
But
Nah,
you,
he's
you
super
taking
rich,
that
but-
lightly though.
Yeah,
I'm not taking that lightly, because what we talking about is of majority of the world's wealth is in the top 2%. That's 98% of the niggas. That's doing less than 2% of the niggas in the world.
That's a fact, though.
If you helping 4 million, that's not enough, nigga.
For real. Like we do need. That's what I'm saying. So that's when it's like that's why I
Spread it
say
out.
like look. At the end of the day, it should just be a law. Like look, y'all got to not only do. I don't give a fuck if he got to do it. America. At the end of the day, country, however, you know what I'm saying. This just being honest. We talking about like man, they just make money. You know what I'm saying? Like not like that. It's like, you feel me? So it's like at this point it's laughable when you get to thinking of that type of shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, like yeah, nigga, ain't no cap on it. Nigga, just you can raise whatever and lower whatever at any time.
Any given
You know what I'm
moment.
saying? Like it's no long. You know what I'm saying? Like that stop you.
Nah,
Like
you
like,
can't do that.
You can. Why you
They can do that
can't?
with gas prices.
Bro,
You
they
do it-
can't do that.
Why they
They
can't?
can. They get the, they said that.
No, why they can't? Because they gonna vote on it, but it shouldn't
Nah.
be no vote. It is what it is. Like nigga, who says who's the people?
If you study economics, you can't do that. That's
You
how you
can't.
get inflation.
You don't want it.
Literally.
Nah, fuck inflation. You got to think about when we talking about nigga poverty and shit like that, we talking about homelessness and all that.
Exactly.
We ain't talking about inflation. We talking about nigga. It's enough room for every person in the world that has somewhere to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Just give niggas shelter.
It's enough money. Yeah, at least shelter for everybody, and not a jail shelter. Like nigga, it's like you got enough money, and then every spot, like listen, you not saying everything can look the same, but we talking about you know areas where it could have like this house could have looked like this house and didn't have to be fucked up. Like everything is designed a certain way. You know when you go to certain areas, every house on the block look like this.
Exactly.
You know every certain areas but like this. Like when you create the systems, and it's on us too, because I said that motherfuckers be fucking up shit too. You know what I'm saying? We wilding out and doing shit and fucking up our own shit a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is at the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, when do you ever see us fuck up good shit? You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be 100 though. Teacher bring new computers to the school.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers look fresh forever.
They
The
do
old
that.
ones fucked up because we came in, it was already fucked up.
So let me
you know,
add a little bit more to it.
It's
It
already
already had
is,
the
already
video
fucked
on it.
up. But man, y'all bring these new joints in. We finna play with these and do it right. We ain't gonna fuck them up. Don't worry about what we doing outside.
Yeah.
But this shit right here, we gonna protect it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. So
When
I
they
feel
put
like
them apples-
so you put a new system in place.
That's a fact.
You put a new system in play, motherfuckers gonna cherish it and fuck with it and fuck with it differently. Like times change. It's just people's change. All that, man. You can't expect, look, it's already so much chaos out there because people is doing bad and motherfuckers is starving. And then like you say, you opened the floodgates up. You got people who never really, a lot of people who didn't touch that kind of money got to touch it right before Trump left office, and all them different loans and things came in play, you know what I'm saying, which was lovely. But then that gives people a false sense of like, this really how you want to be able to live.
But that's what caused the inflation that
That's
we
not
got
what
today.
caused the inflation, because that's really what's needed though. Like you got to think, if you've been living a certain lie basically the whole time, like nigga, a motherfucker, I can enjoy my life more if I had more money. Cause some people literally just, nigga, you gotta think, some people just in fucked up positions. Ain't that they ain't working, they trying their hardest every day.
Paycheck to
paycheck,
paycheck.
they grind. Just ain't gonna. It's not just gonna add up to what
It's
never gonna
you're
be
never
enough.
gonna get enough.
And they a good hurt-hearted
Yeah,
motherfucker.
3
You know what I'm
jobs,
saying?
nigga, you're maxed out.
You
You
feel
can't
me?
make no
Come
more.
on, like so them type of motherfuckers. It's like that's what we saying. We ain't just saying just goddamn, but it's certain motherfuckers out there that you, if you just change the way minimum wage or anything or jobs or just housing and it was able to get it, you know what I'm saying?
Or
It
the
would be
way
different.
the wealth is distributed.
Distributed,
Because
basically.
and I say I love America because of it. We stay in it's capitalism reigns here. Yeah, and just because of that, I was able to make, like I said, franchise earlier. Me making myself out of somebody that I didn't have no high. I had 2 years of high school education.
Yeah.
I literally work right now where people have graduated from USC and they're under me.
Facts.
Having a 4-year degree and they're under me and I didn't even finish high school.
Yeah, that's dope.
But when people speak to me,
Yeah.
I have a certain type of intellect
Yeah.
that they know,
Come
all right,
on.
he taught himself
Come
enough
on.
of something. I didn't have
Yeah.
to be college educated, but that's because I made the most of my opportunities. You made the most of your opportunities. That's why you are who you are today.
on.
Ken has made the most, and we all can have the same excuse to say, oh yeah, you know, I had a tough upbringing,
life
you
just
know,
was
like
hard.
life beat me up.
Yeah.
No, that's not a reason. So I'm not talking about the niggas that's not getting up, not
No,
doing up with
hell
themselves.
no.
Not the niggas that got the
But even then,
PPP
you're still,
loans.
the way that the economy works, you can't just give people stuff. That you can't.
I
get
see what
nothing
you said
from
because-
Yeah, make them work, I guess, but damn,
But
work
the
for
working
something.
class people, that's what
Because
we
if you
said.
just start like he was trying to say, just print money and give people. The government can't just do
No,
that.
I'm saying like for people with jobs, like you gotta have some type of something working for something. We ain't just giving it to you, but for the jobs. Now the incentive to getting jobs is niggas who getting jobs is getting this much money and able to buy these type
Yeah.
of houses because they working jobs.
But then don't that
And
drive
these
the
is-
price of
and
things up?
Just pricing things, like at the end of the day, like why if you can get it, if there's no reason to have a job at McDonald's, then why the fuck you giving people jobs at McDonald's? If you gonna say, well, working at McDonald's can't get it, why the fuck I need to work here then? Everybody should be working at where the money at. You know what I'm saying? Don't create jobs that's worthless. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, only create jobs that's worth
the only
something,
way to
and we
keep
all start working.
But
That's
the
a
only
fact.
way to
You
keep
feel me?
that
Like-
99-cent menu is to not pay these workers more than what they making. That's the only way I can give
Man,
you.
you can make
99
them 99-cent menus free. Pull up to McDonald's every day at 2 o'clock. It's like free lunch. Pull up, you get a fucking meal if you hungry. Everybody, man, like, we'll give a fuck
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got
But
enough cooks.
to his
Everybody, like, you know
They
what I'm
gotta
saying?
be profitable.
No, we can
can't
make the
just be doing
system
stuff.
work.
Yeah.
That still would be profitable because if I come there and it's only a 30-minute
Like,
window.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I ain't saying it because I'm high off this EFG. This real shit, bro. You keep saying, like, you got to be profitable, got to make more money. So what's stopping, like, let's say everybody in the world burnt all their money, right? And we
Right.
all just said, let's burn all our money.
Yeah.
They can't make more money to like You know, we can't do it, but the person who's making the fucking money can make. So like if like the person who's making the money, you dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about like literally they own the spot where this shit is getting printed up at. Do they ever go broke? You dig what I'm saying?
But you got to think about it.
So why they get to never go broke? You feel me? And we got to worry about if the economy is fair.
Because you worry about the economy because, look.
Well, let me work at the print money factory.
When you have your GDP, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's all we should be doing all day is printing money and just recycling it like a dice game.
Because you have to produce something in order to get money. So in order...
How much goods?
Yeah, how much goods and services you got. So in order to produce something, those people have to get paid, which you create a monetization system in order to say, okay, you give me this many hours of producing something, I'll give you
I'm
this
saying
much money, then I gotta take what you
but
produce
the wages is always going to be the issue, though.
That's
if you
a fact.
feel like this person gets this much for his hours and they labor than what I'm doing for my hours and my labors, and it might take me more to do what I'm doing than it takes this person to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why people get paid differently. But you got to get paid.
No, but you got to understand this too. You made a great point.
And it got to make a sense.
It got to make sense. But you can't be overpaid, can't be underpaid.
He made a great point.
Still be paid considerable.
Well, I know Walmart practices this. They'll give their employees not enough hours so they won't be eligible for insurance.
See what I'm saying?
They do that on purpose.
Crazy shit.
So they don't want to have to pay for your insurance. They will.
You guys think a McDonald's cashier makes now?
They make like
I think
20,
they make
20.
like 20 right now. Yeah, it's crazy high.
Yeah.
But like you said,
That's
because
too
of
high.
inflation,
That's too high.
It is
No,
too
that's
high.
not. 20 a cash.
Because the problem with that, you know why that's too high? No, you know why that's too high? Like you shouldn't be working at
They be getting 40 an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Lights all the time.
Yeah, nigga, they gotta worry about crazy, wild shit going
Chairs
on.
thrown at 'em.
Spitting, bitch, I want more barbecue sauce. Fuck you, hoe.
Niggas
Like,
hopping through the window.
Like, what? I need more dough to work at McDonald's, especially some of these in the hood.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing and dangerous.
You gotta be
can't-
strapped
you know what I'm
up.
saying? You gotta be strapped up and you gotta show up looking stupid to work. You gotta catch a bus. Imagine a nigga that's catching the bus, his pants sagging, he got the McDonald's hat on like this, cut, gang banging. He's just trying to work though. Fresh out of jail, trying to get it together. Come on.
They give you a weapon.
Now it's different. Give us everybody give us a weapon and make you the man. Give us a motherfucking chauffeur too. Nigga that get us to and from work just because we got no car. But for real though, like so some of them jobs I feel like that's what I'm saying.
those are dead end jobs. So
Yeah,
if you pay somebody $30 an hour, let's say you make it $30 an hour being in a classroom, you're never gonna leave. This is a teenager job. This a transition job. Do you not make a career out of making
That's
that
a fact.
McDonald's?
I agree
you
with that.
paying me 30, it's a career for me at that
No,
point.
but what about the part? Okay, but what about but we all individuals.
Somebody gotta be the manager.
But what about the person that was their dream job? Even though it's crazy as it sounds, that motherfucker that been working there like I always liked it to serve people. That was their whole mission.
Yeah.
Just so and they really done bought into the concept like a burger a day.
Like the nigga at Burger King
you dig
worked
what
there
I'm
for
saying?
27 years.
It's just certain motherfuckers who that might be. So like we can't even account for them type of people. Sometimes them people leave them jobs with no benefits, no nothing, and they gave it they all to a company.
But what
we just seen something like that where a dude, you know what I mean?
That 27 years I was
come
Burger
on,
King.
you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So
But when you look at it like this, and I agree with him on this sentiment, is that if the way I came up in manufacturing, you come in, you are starting a warehouse.
Yeah.
You making boxes, you making skids, you packing trucks.
that's a fact.
If you don't gain no more skills,
Yeah, that's your problem.
that's where you at.
Yeah.
This position caps off at $15.
that's right.
If you love packing boxes, making skids,
you gonna be
and
doing
packing
that.
trucks,
You gonna do that.
That's the area you stuck
where you
in.
at. Yeah, hell
in
yeah.
order for you to go up, you have to push yourself more because you have to be more valuable
Yeah.
to that employer.
Facts.
And what makes you more valuable is more knowledge. Now I know how to call in the trucks, to book the trucks. And now this area caps out at 25. So what he's saying, even as if we know somebody that works in retail, and the nigga started off at entry level, and the nigga's a big boss now.
You up there
So
now.
when you have those aspirations, it's
gonna get
ways to
there.
maneuver around the
Yeah.
system and make that big dough.
No, exactly.
But everybody can't
But
do
everybody
it.
can't do that. But then and that's where it goes back to like you said, it's not necessarily inflation because everything goes up at that point. You know what I'm saying? The person with the knowledge, he gonna get his more. But I'm speaking from an aspect of is like just being human at that point. You dig what I'm saying? It ain't hurt. We ain't losing no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You're not losing nothing when everybody's winning. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you like, of course, yeah. So if 20 ain't okay, it's just you know how much nigga like they went with that Chris Rock joke. If Bill Gates woke up with Oprah money, he'd kill himself. So imagine somebody that's used to making $100 dollars an hour here that they finna start making 20. That's nothing to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta even understand, Joe minimum wage man went up from when it was $5. Cost of living done went up.
Everything.
That's why
everything
the
done
cost of
went
living is going up because they
Everything
keep raising
but,
the
But why
minimum
raise the
wage?
cost of living just because you raise the minimum wage?
Because you got everything got cost more.
Why though?
Because we have to pay more.
No,
Because they
if I
who
own the
said we gotta
establishment,
pay more?
if I own the
But
establishment,
why though? Why do we gotta raise
listen,
everything?
If I own the
Yeah.
establishment
'Cause
and
he
I
gotta
got,
pay
all right,
you
I'm
that,
selling.
so my goods gotta be more.
But why though?
Because that's just the
listen,
way our
if
system.
it-
We
if I-
made the
Exactly.
system.
That's what I'm saying.
We made
That's
it.
my point.
That's his point. We make the system have to do
No.
that. A tree
Bro, if
don't
we
cost
make
nothing
it-
but
if-
what a tree costs. goddammit.
If I'm making T-shirts, and it costs me a certain amount to make the T-shirts, and I gotta, let's say I make one T-shirt,
Okay.
and you tell me I gotta pay you $10 to make the T-shirt, I gotta factor that into my price if I'm gonna go make money, right? I know how much I want to make. I'm the CEO. I go through all the work to make this what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I just need you to do one little part because you in my plan.
Got it.
You wouldn't have a job if I didn't come up with the plan. So I create this plan. I'm trying to make $6 million. You want $10. Now, in order for me to make my $6 million, I got to raise the cost of what I'm doing because what you want to make. Now, if your price stay low, I can go make what I want to make and keep the price of the product at the same price.
That's not true because when you look at it like this, when you look at Jordans and they say Jordans cost 10 cents to make that hoe in China and out here.
But that's not all they doing, though.
But it's, hold on. If it start at 10 cents, it get out here in the U.S., let's say it's worth $15.
Right.
That upcharge, that
Yeah.
markup is for Nike. And that's for Michael Jordan.
No. You're not factoring in the fact that you need an engineer to design the
but
shoe.
still, listen,
You need to pay for marketing.
How,
you need to pay for all the licensing fees.
In order for somebody's stomach to get fat, we're shortening somebody from this dinner table.
That's
Niggas
what
is
we
getting
saying.
fat.
That's what we
everybody
saying,
don't have
yeah.
to get fat.
That's what we saying.
We can be satisfied, but everybody wants to. The niggas at the
That's
top
all
want
we
to
saying.
be fat.
That's what we saying.
But you can't do it with
getting-
inflation, though.
But that's who getting inflated. That's why they call it. That's like now we just keep. You know what I'm saying? We getting richer, the poor getting poor. It just turns into that. If you ain't gonna help motherfuckers eat at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about the motherfuckers at the tip top.
Yeah.
Like, the people in the middle can't even help the people under them get fat
Because
because
we ain't getting
enough to do nothing. So, like, it's never going to be
Bro,
a pull-on
this
situation.
exact conversation we're having. It's a movie that was on Netflix. I want y'all to watch it. It's called The Platform. Have you seen that movie? I don't even want to tell how it all the way goes, but the premise is, it's I think it was 100 levels. Let's say it's
I
100.
did see this. Yeah, that
100
shit was
levels.
crazy.
If you ain't seen it, you need to see it.
Yeah,
100
you wow.
levels.
Yeah, I seen that.
Everybody, and it's 2 people per
Yep.
level, so
Oh,
it's
man.
200 people.
They walk
At the
out in the
beginning,
middle.
You have top chefs. You have one nigga that makes sure they make everything pristine. It's beautiful. When that stuff is made, everybody, all the 200 people, you say what your favorite food is, and it's put on this enormous platform. What happens is if you're on level 1, you get your choice of whatever you want from the table. You ask for one thing, your favorite thing, but what happens is when you have more options, you take more. So a nigga like, man, I ordered a cheeseburger, but damn, somebody got fries, somebody got a Coke, and somebody got a cheesecake.
Yep.
I've already took more than what I should have.
Yep.
So as this table goes down, somebody's gonna be missing
Somebody
something because
missing
I ate yours.
But the problem that y'all don't see is that you're ruining free marketing when you act like that because you're not giving the incentive to the genius that came up with Amazon on how we all can get something to our doors like this. That takes a genius to come up with
Yeah,
that
we
concept.
giving you that.
He didn't just get
Yeah.
that idea. What niggas do is piggyback off ideas.
It don't matter,
But,
but, that's
but
what,
we
that's
giving
what
you,
being a capitalist
but we
is.
giving you your genius, and we definitely. That's what I'm saying. We not never
There's no
telling them.
incentive if you're gonna say, oh, you can only make a 200 million, then we capping you
That's
off.
still an incentive.
That's not an incentive for me if I got to do all this work and use my brain on this high capacity
that's
level.
still an
Because y'all
incentive.
don't want to use your brain, y'all want me to.
And
slow me
it's
down.
not that we not using our brain. We gotta help you. You got a
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
You're not making this happen by
So
yourself.
like
nigga.
imagine an Amazon driver who like really dedicated. They get up and drive and making sure these packages getting to. So every day they
Your
doing this
idea has
all
to
day,
happen.
all day. Now if you just a bullshit driver who you don't really want to do that, you ain't supposed to get nothing. But if
Yeah.
you one of the motherfuckers that's really working, you seeing the company change, cause they like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, the motherfuckers getting there next day, and these motherfuckers
And
is
it
really.
ain't Jeff
It's
Bezos
not Jeff
doing it.
Bezos jumping in the car. Ain't none of these motherfuckers is dedicated to it, and you ain't giving them no incentive to feel like that type of job is worth nothing, where they can really sustain a lifestyle as hard
They're
as
not
they
going to
working.
become millionaires off of driving the truck.
And that could be a problem though.
though.
But you know what I'm saying? But
They
then,
not about to
but
be
then
working at
exactly though.
Amazon.
But couldn't that become a problem for somebody that's like, damn, man,
For all my dope driving, I'm delivering it, nigga. Your packages and your ideas can't get to people if I ain't doing all this bomb driving.
So all drivers take.
That's what make me even more of a genius, to put all that together to make you want to work in my system. I created a system that was comfortable enough for you to feel like you could.
But if I can
make
it to where you still sustain your life, but now I can also sustain my life, not overly sustain my shit.
Jeff Bezos is eating too much on the goddamn platform.
Because you got to remember also one more thing I'm gonna say about that. The fact is, Jeff Bezos don't have a bank account with like 137 billion in there.
That's his worth.
No, that's his worth based on the stocks. And everything. That's not liquid though.
Yeah.
So you got to think about it. His creativity and his genius got him to that place where his company is now worth that. So that's why they say he's worth that.
Yeah, straight up.
So we can't knock that genius from doing that.
You
because
can't.
You got people at the bottom.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Jeff Bezos deserves every dollar he got. So I said, don't put no cap on what somebody can make. Let motherfuckers make unlimited. We talking about in the sense of the people that's in control of the system, like not just one person. It ain't no Jeff Bezos to me. I'm not even thinking of him. I'm thinking of the motherfuckers who made it to where money is the only system and things like that. Banking and all that is the only system, to where now you, like you said, how you even saying it, like, and you adamant about it, like, yo, I have to make people pay more instead of being like, you know what, yeah, damn, why they just like, because if you still gonna make the same money, even if everybody, if all you need to sustain, if he happy right now sustaining $100 million a year, but they gave out more money, but he's still gonna make his $100 million a year, why the fuck would it be
because
a
now
problem?
the value of my money is going down.
But you still making your $100 million. You good.
The value of my money is going down because you're putting more money supply in the economy, and that's what bringing the value of money down.
I know what you're saying as far as like now everybody can be. It's not about everybody being.
Because if everybody can get an A on the test, me getting an A doesn't mean
nothing. Exactly. But you're not giving it to everybody that's gonna get an A. You giving it to the motherfuckers that's working for the A's. Yeah. That's all at the end of the day.
Standout niggas.
It's still standout motherfuckers who gonna benefit from it. Then it's gonna be some motherfuckers who just ain't. It's always gonna be that.
It's another movie called I think it's the nigga that did the 9/11 movie, the fat nigga with the glasses. What's his name? Michael Moore. Yeah, Michael Moore. He did a movie, and it was about if America was the best country in the world, because we always say this. Long story short, he ended up going to Europe. And in Europe, it's these niggas that run this factory. They make Burberry, they make Louis, they make all these fine brands. What they do is they said they give their people 8 weeks paid vacation every year. If you don't use it, it stacks. And when it stacks, they will pay you on your vacation, and they will send you to where you're going on your vacation, and they will pay for it. And they said they make sure they give them more than just a minor living wage. They said, look at it like this. I want people that's going to come to work and work for me and be happy to work for me. And what they're going to do, they're going to tell their children about how happy they are to have this job. And their children are going to be happy to come work for my children because we have a rapport. They're not struggling. They're not worried about check to check. He said, it's only a difference in me having 100 million and 200 million. So what if I mean that extra distribution of that 100 million makes my people happy, and they're happy to come to work instead of dreading it to come to work? That's worth my peace of mind. It makes no difference from me having 100 million to 200 million. I'm rich. And that's what I get from what you're saying. These people come here, do a great job, and that just means I have to take a little bit less out of my pocket. Bonus is not as big for me, but if my people are happy, that makes me happy.
Come on. They still gonna be in the same.
And they never gonna leave. He said if they happy, I pay them good, they're never gonna leave.
Come on, man. Come on. And that's not ruining where you at or inflating where you at, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Because like you say, the prices of where 9 times out of 10 where motherfuckers is trying to be is just damn near, like you say, if you make if Compton looked like Beverly Hills, motherfuckers wouldn't want to move.
Why do I gotta go out there? It's right here.
It's already right here. You know what I'm saying?
We do that. We cause division. Like when you make a Lexus, when you make a Range Rover, when you make a Bugatti, when you make Infinities, just and you separate those and you say this is a higher class car, this is a more upper echelon car. Make a regular 4-door sedan, make a coupe, make a truck, make a van, and that's it. Don't put no names on it, and make them different colors, but it's no names.
Then everybody,
when you take it, it's not a social class at that point. And I don't have to strive to get that, because like you said, if we just at that median, it's cool. All the houses look the same. Like, we ain't got to worry about that. But we only strive to get that because it exists.
No, that's not why. You know they got systems that exist like that. Like communism and socialism.
No, I'm not talking about communism.
That's what you're talking about,
I'm
kind of.
not. I'm not. I get why you saying that. You saying socialism and communism. That's what it sounds like. But I'm not saying no. Take the wealth and distribute it to everybody the same. I work better than that nigga. I should get more than him. But what I'm saying is like when it comes to
So that was just
no, because most niggas I work better than. I'm not gonna lie, and I put extra effort into that. So he shouldn't get what I get if I put extra effort, and I should get paid more. But what I'm saying is that you only got a car that costs $12,000. You can't get no better than that. That's it. It got all the technology that the other cars have. When we start taking that stuff away, you take away designer clothes, you take away this stuff. Why do we have to strive to get that more and more money? Because when you get more and more money, you just want more and more tangible things.
Exactly.
That's what you strive for.
not all the times. But I mean, when you get to a certain level,
but then that's what creates the divide again, and that's basically what he's saying is that's where the divide. That's where the other factors come in: the jealousy, the hatred, the stealing, the robbing. I gotta get what you got because I ain't got it. If it's more attainable and your money is still get you to where you want to be, and they money got them where they want to be, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Like what he's saying, if it's no, and that's not saying like you say, it don't gotta even be just 4 standard cars. It could still be the number of whips and the number of certain things like that. But a lot of the times, like, everything is still just not valued the same. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like being in the streets. You know, until a motherfucker got some cars or some liquid instead of just cash. A lot of times it's not even respected. You can't just show up a lot of places and just, you know what I'm saying? But then that might have just been the only way they was able to get it. You know what I'm saying? At that time, or however they got it at that time. You know what I'm saying? So the class already was separated then. So so that's like, okay, yeah, you do got to change and level up in life and boss up. But then what about the person that just out there been working a regular job? They never got to get to that type of money ever. You dig what I'm saying? But they've been so that don't make them less of a hard worker than the person that hustled up, did some street shit, got on, was able to be in this Mozzie than the person that's been working hard, struggling, doing everything right for their kids and everything, and all they want to do is ride clean and make their peoples feel good about them as well. You know what I'm saying? When you can take that away from it, then you got easy. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers taking less chances, motherfuckers doing less viral shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to certain shit. You know what I mean? True. On the real. Like you think, like you see other countries, man, you see motherfuckers be doing anything to get away sometime because it be that bad. So, man, you know what I'm saying? So we got it good compared to certain other situations. You know what I mean? That's most definitely, like, we'd never take that away, but, like, it could be perfect. Yeah.
I mean, we're perfect.
No, we ain't the best. Yeah, we definitely ain't perfect, but we definitely got, you know what I mean?
You guys are
on the top.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like to break down the social classes, you know what I'm saying?
But see, everything has some good and everything has some bad. And I think you can't say everything all inclusively is bad and everything all inclusively is good because capitalism is what brings upon this. When you have more than me and it's unobtainable to me, I'm going to take it from you because that's the only way I can get it.
That's the only way.
So, you know, it's bad that comes with
I think the only thing in our society that I would say is just addressing the inequities and opportunities. Yeah. Because, like, you're always going to have social structure no matter where you're going. You're going to have the people at the top, you're going to have the people at the bottom because everybody mentally differently, everybody values it. Some people don't want to work all day to get that big bag. They just want to make a little check, just go home and go to the park and just chill and drink. You know, but I think, you know, the reality is you're going to always have the social class, but creating equity where it's opportunities for somebody else that's from a different race or something to become a Jeff Bezos. All right, so those paths are created where it's like, if you work hard, it's a real reality for you to be able to create capacity. And that's there to some degrees now. We can see that specifically in the music industry. You start to see that, like, where now it was a time where all the label owners and all the people with the real money was. I mean,
even using T Grizzly for an example. Like, you know, there's different lanes out there now. You know what I mean? There's different lanes and levels where you can turn, like, and working necessarily don't mean what it meant years ago. Like, that's work now. You know what I'm saying? There's people that have turned themselves on to successful careers in YouTubing, Twitching, like you said, caffeine, different apps, all these new apps coming out. Shout out, I want to segue real quick, my boy, real name Brandon. Rhymes and Recipes. He gonna have his first episode. I'm gonna be one of the guests on there. You know what I mean? He gonna have us come up there, pop out, eat good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga be getting down in that kitchen.
You know what I'm saying? On the real, it's on a new app coming out. I believe it's called Brick TV. The app might already be out, actually. It's called Brick TV, you know what I'm saying? Definitely kind of like a Zeus network, like a Hulu, all that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out real name. We're going to do that. But yeah, I just think like just affording them opportunities is wide open. It's just about like wanting to work. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's always gonna boil down to that. So we saying reward the working man.
Yeah,
that's all we basically saying.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
feel me? If you working, like you know what I mean, shouldn't be no reason. You know what I mean that you can't. You feel
Especially
me?
you busting your balls.
Yeah,
out
yeah,
here
that's
every
what we
day.
saying.
You
Yeah.
like, God damn,
Yeah.
this 12 ain't hitting.
Yeah, on the real.
Yeah, that's no joke.
That's some good convos, man. Let's keep it going. Let's look at the chat, see what they have to say about some of this, man. Before we go.
These niggas keep asking the same question.
Yeah.
That same question that y'all been asking for months and months and months. That they've been answered multiple times.
I know I can't see, man.
So people honestly don't want to try. Relying on the government to solve your personal problem is foolish.
Yeah, that's a fact. No way. You definitely don't want the government to do that. We don't want them niggas making choices for us. We see
Some people say I got paid to go to community college like $2K a semester. I know everybody done had that play before.
Yeah.
No, I ain't
But
know
then
that
they
was
said,
the
but why
move.
don't people want to try? You know what I'm saying? It's layers to these issues. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's things that make people not want to try. That's basically what it is. It's like
People
it ain't
distracted.
getting me nowhere. Not only distracted though, but like we just said it. Some people are gonna be on
Yeah.
dead end jobs. Like
I'm not gonna try.
Like
Like-
yeah, it's like and then like you said, and then it's already only set up for certain motherfuckers. Like you already said. Like okay, everybody can't. If everybody can't be the genius, because what makes you different than the person? Okay, he thought of Amazon, but then all right, fuck it, I thought of Primazon.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
his took off
And his
before
took
mine.
off before mine. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have whatever
The resources,
I
resources.
think with
connections.
Bezos, his parents put in like $250K in his bitch.
And Elon Musk is from a really rich family.
You
Yeah.
know, that's my point.
See,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
see? They
When you
all
trying to
Okay.
build it from the dirt like that, we working hard, but man, you know what I'm saying? Like it take a lot longer. And sometimes it might you get discouraged because you like you say you ain't getting distracted, but other shit really going on.
And real life. Like,
Real life is still
as
tapping at the
we
door.
and we are the patriarchs now. Like we have to start it. So we got it out the mud.
Yeah.
So now our kids can start from all right here, nigga. Like I'm tired. I'm gonna pass you the baton.
Yeah.
every
And the
year,
more
though.
money you get, you realize the more that money ain't nothing.
I'm telling you.
You dig what I'm
Like,
saying?
How the hell am
No,
I
see,
do this?
that's the problem right there. I don't agree with that.
I
Because
do
just like
agree with
Corday,
that.
Corday was saying his accountant told him you can't get a chain worth $100,000 until you make $30 million.
I get him. I mean, that's understandable, but like, okay, what do that got to do with him having 30 million and then whatever? Okay, his lifestyle may not be changed
Because
know
you
what I'm
just
saying?
said like once you
Okay,
once you
no, I'm
get
saying
more
his
money,
lifestyle may not be changed though, but
So
say,
what is that? That's not even 5%.
yeah, so I'm saying say his jewelry ain't even changed, he ain't even on that. But the other stuff that he want to get into at that time, they get into it's still your cost of living. He gonna live somewhere nice because you already said he ain't like you don't
That's
got
gonna
that type of money
change.
because everybody wants, so he can't be somewhere where I used to only pay this amount, it was comfortable. Now I'm
change.
making 30 million. I gotta get from right here because everybody. So now I gotta get here. What y'all did? Inflation. So now the house that he could have been living in for cheap, he gotta pay $1 million a month to live up in this motherfucker. He only got 30. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, so it don't matter no matter what if motherfuckers ain't rationing it out right. That's just what it is. You can save from them chains all you want. Some people gonna have more. It's like you gotta make more. Now you gotta go hard. So he working, but then it's still your lifestyle and you taking care of because nobody else got it. So it goes back to affording people jobs, and then now, like you say, is that enough? And who working? It just become
tough.
it's still it's gonna be an everlasting circle,
What do I
bro.
work for it? Like, why does it take $30 million for me to buy a $100,000 chain? I can buy a $100,000 chain when I got $1 million, and I can still be fine with that $900,000. Who is that to say how I manage my money after that? What if that was just the one sole thing that I wanted, and I really worked hard for that, and I've never make another purchase of that magnitude? It all depends on the individual. You can't put a one-way system on everybody. If that's the case, none of these professional athletes should be broke.
Real talk.
They should put these young niggas with financial advisors right when they're in the
They
league.
should.
It's too many of these niggas
They
that's
should.
broke. But the problem is, some of them, Marshawn Lynch said he has never spent a football check when he was playing football.
yeah.
Some niggas get out of football, broke 3 years outside of football. How does that happen? You have this
Because
illustrious
you gotta
lifestyle.
remember, poverty is a mindset.
You have this illustrious lifestyle and you think that this money is going to be forever. No, bro, you're not going to be able to pay $50,000 a month. That's preposterous. You have to slow down at some point. Your knee broke, your ACL, you can't play again. Nobody want to give you another contract. You out the league.
Yeah.
Niggas have to
Yeah.
be smarter. Now, I get that, and you have to adjust. That's why Chad Johnson, nigga say he wore fake chains. He said he never wore a real chain.
And poverty, you can't say it's a mindset. That's reality for some
Nah,
I think poverty is a mindset. I agree.
reality.
It's reality for some people, though.
It's a reality, but it's also a mindset because
you
that's
can be
why
out of
that's
it,
why I
but you
can
would
give
still
you
be in
that's
it.
why I can give you 20 bands like this is gonna be gone because it's not just your
Dior,
reality.
Louis, Gucci.
Now it's your mindset that's continued to perpetuate
And
the
keeps you
poverty
there.
that you're there.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That in that sense, you know what I'm saying, like that. But I'm talking about like, okay, so say you gave somebody 20, like you said, you gave them 20,000, but you just gave them 20,000. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't give them what to do with his 20, you just dropped him with 20, and that's what he said. Okay, that's not only his mind, it's because that's his reality.
Yeah.
If his reality ain't never been nothing else until he experienced that. That's all it's gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You give somebody that have did different experiences, probably went to a school and got some knowledge, or got somebody in their family that gave them some knowledge, or they went somewhere and read up on something and got some knowledge. So and this dude right now, all he did was just be himself, be where he was at. You dropped him 20. Okay, the first thing he gonna do is like, okay, when I get it, I'm by myself out. Oh,
That's
I
all they
know I need a
about.
car. I ain't never had a car. Buy the first car I buy. I might buy a $19,000 car because I didn't know how much cars bought. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact,
You know
though.
what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
now I only got 1,000 off of the 20 you gave me. Damn.
You have a poverty mentality if you do that because first of all, somebody who don't have a poverty mentality, the first thing they thinking about how they can make this money work for them. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about how they expend it on liabilities.
That's tough though. When I'm in the trench, I kind of agree with him because when I'm in the
Okay,
trenches,
you was in the trenches before you got this 20.
But
If
now
you had the
I
right
can get
mentality,
this-
you gonna know I need this money to
nigga, I
continue
couldn't
to
get
come
a job
back
because
to
I
me.
didn't have a car, and it was too dangerous for me to be on the bus because I had to go through enemy neighborhoods. Some of this stuff makes sense. I lived with these niggas. They couldn't
did
get,
too. I've lived-
but I'm saying they couldn't get a job at the deli like I could. They could walk in there, oh, that's Craig. Oh, that's little J Dog. He'll get popped if he working in the store. So
So he might can only work there for a short amount of time. It's not that he wanted to quit.
Your
It's just that his circumstances fucked him over. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes people turn them jobs into stuff. We seen people from the streets who turn small jobs and move their stuff all the way up and start taking over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say the mindset also still be the reality. Is like you still gotta be able to navigate through the reality. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset is gonna be what it's gonna
But
be.
your mind create the reality. Because I can say for me, I had that same thing when I got out.
Yeah.
The reality was I was a gang member.
Yeah.
That didn't change.
Facts.
But my mindset was I want something different.
Yeah.
So what I had to do, I had to catch transportation 2 hours from where I lived to go to school.
Yeah.
I'm a different person. So if I live with the reality that I'm a gang member, I'm never going to do something different
That's a
that can
fact.
get a different
I
result.
gotta agree with
Because
that.
my mindset is stuck in that reality. But once I start changing my mindset, my reality started to change because now I'm doing something different and it's getting
That's
different
real.
results. So
Yeah.
now I'm outside that box that I thought was my reality. That's why I keep saying it's a mindset that we have.
Yeah, but then it's always gonna be a, you know what I mean? Like it's always gonna be a way that you
Some
can.
people are truly stuck.
Because what you're saying is real.
And because you had a made up mind, because you had an experience that
Mm-hmm.
made you shift your thinking. Some people they don't.
But that's
if you wouldn't have got locked up at the time, you would have been out here crashing.
For sure.
But you had something that.
But the
intervened
mindset had
with
to
you.
change.
But it wasn't your choice. Your circumstances changed.
It was
your
a
mind.
choice because I know a lot of dudes who was in there with me that did more time than me, got out, went and did the same
But I'm
thing.
still saying for you, the story of you, your circumstances change your mind.
Right.
My circumstances for me growing up, and I seen that my moms and pops was always at ends with each other. I couldn't really buy my own stuff. I didn't have my own money. I said I never want to be like this when I grow up or put my kids through this. So I had to go through that for me to reverse that. And my circumstances changed my mindset. But like you said, I know niggas that grew up doing the same thing I was doing, going through what I was going through, and they still on the same block.
Yeah, just mindsets.
So yeah, you do. It is a button that you have to see that opportunity, and then all right, I'm gonna press the button. I'm out of here.
But I mean, your reality do play a big part in how you behave because even if something is not a reality, if it's a reality in your mind, your energy and everything gonna move according to what you think is reality.
Yeah, now that's real. Like you talking about just your mental on things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? But like you say, it still goes back to that still reality. Like you can't shift the whole reality. You know what I'm saying? Because your reality and my reality, if it intertwine, it just intertwine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like that. So you still have to, like you say, your mindset can always change, but you have to also change. You know what I mean? Your situation, like you said, you had to get up, drive 2 hours away to surrounded different shit. Like that's what he's saying. Like some motherfuckers, just can't get to 2 hours away. You know what I'm saying? Just because
I was on the train.
They
I
might.
had somebody giving me those same tokens that you can go get.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me these tokens. I went to a program that help people get training to get jobs. Somebody else could have got on the train with me. We could have went together.
Yeah.
It's just that they ain't thinking. They in the hood drinking, smoking, chilling.
Yeah.
They ain't thinking about it.
In those type of situations, we talking about like, now if you just a lame nigga ain't out there getting no grind on and doing nothing, that's you.
I always say, I'm
you
not
a
to cut
clown.
you off,
You know what I'm saying?
but I always say this because I see this all the time. Like, for example, I know people, when they come to fill out an application, they get very intimidated.
Yeah.
But when it comes to
Okay, so
filling
when you
out
was going to that school though, not like where were you staying?
I was staying with my grandma.
Okay, now boom, that's what we talking about when the different opportunities. We could speak from a place to where like if it all goes bad, then go to G-Mom's, then probably go to Mom's, then go to whoever family member that still like got that love for you. There's some people out there that if they ain't got this, so how they gonna get to going to school? They trying to pay their rent, so they gotta work still and do shit till they might can't.
Enough resources out
It's
here.
enough resource, but then that's what I'm saying. The resources change from yours though. Mm-hmm. No matter how hard their mindset change, they reality they literally can't just do. They ain't got 8 hours to do at school and get paid $2K a month and some shit like that, or get nothing because they didn't qualify for the loan or however it went. So they really gotta work and do other shit or do other things in order to make sure they get their money and still try to go to school somewhere that might be closer. So maybe they still want to go to that school, but they don't go to the 2 hour one away. Yeah. They go to this one right here. But the reality is it's still, like you said, dangers and other bullshit that they factoring in. So it's days where some days they still doing other shit. Some days shit get grimy for them. You know what I'm saying? But then they still going and got the right shit. So it might just take longer than yours because you had a little more something to fall back on. So that's why I'm saying like some people, if the reality for people change, we ain't saying it's fair, like it's supposed to be unfair for nobody at the top or nobody at the bottom. But I'm saying like just realistically, this wishful thinking and it's never like that. But just realistically, that's all I'm saying. If everything don't gotta be the same, but if shit just wasn't fucked up somewhere, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. If you just wasn't fucked up, then your reality of trying to make other shit fucked up will be easier for you know what I'm saying? Like if everybody could like, okay, you living in we know what poverty is. It's not a mindset because it's literally spots where you can live at where you just know no matter what it just look worse. You know what I'm saying? So they might even still be paying. Say they paying $1,600 a month for this spot that's fucked up. It look fucked up. It's ran down. The landlord can't fix nothing up. And then where you staying at, you dig what I'm saying? You paying $2,000, but it's just a look way better. Different area and all that. This person really can't afford the $1,600. They working the same job you got, but they in a different scenario because they got more bills. They got kids. They got other shit where their money goes through differently. Now, no matter what, their reality is fucked up compared to yours. You know what I'm saying? So if shit just wasn't, it goes back to like. It was already the system in place for it to be lower, middle, upper, you know what I'm saying? But you made lower so fucked up that it's like it's hard to get from out there. It's hard to get out of lower. It's like man, it's fucked up there. Like I gotta work, hustle, stay there. I gotta do this, do that, stay away from. It's more drama down here too. It's more other shit going. It's more other elements down here. You know what I'm saying? So I can't. I'm trying to walk out the door without a gun. I'm trying to get to you right. I'm physically seeing it too. Like nigga, I want to ride and do this still crazy.
How many times have we seen those stories in the movie where the nigga trying to get out the hood, but the only way he can get out is because he got to get money from the local drug dealer.
You gotta do something.
The nigga end up making a play wrong. The nigga shoot him. Now his knee messed up. Now you can't even go to the league.
Anything.
It's so much.
Or even the happy story. He going to school somewhere else and he just come back and he in the bullshit. Anything. You know what I'm saying? Because just right down there is just like you say. It's just more because it's fucked up. Because now his reality, his mindset. I'm coming back to my people, but it's still mindsets all around that's fucked up. Just. They having a bad day. They don't got nothing to do with your reality. My reality is I'm fucking somebody day up today. You know what I'm saying? And whoever it is. And them realities only exist because everybody's shit around them is already fucked up. So that's what it goes back to the issues. It's underlying issues why we all fucked up and mentally fucked up. He can attest to we kids banging. Come on. The average kid ain't 11, 12 years old, gang banging like that. And I think people take lightly what gang banging is. We talking about 11, 12 years old doing everything what it is, whatever it is. That's what you into at that moment in time. Whether you doing it or not doing it, you around it, you seeing it. It's a different lifestyle from the average 11 or 12 year old. Different lifestyles than the way I want to raise my 11 and 12. You want to raise your 12 year old. You dig what I'm saying? But them environments at that time, of course. Now look at him, like he said, went to prison, changed and but at that time, and it wasn't. You didn't really have no other ways out.
Mom wasn't moving out the hood, so I was.
You dig what I'm saying? So your reality was different than mine. You know what I'm saying? Even then, from when I was able to move in, and I'm still trapped mentally, like you said. So the mindset at times can be the detriment, but that don't change the reality of, like, at the end of the day, we still here at the same time because that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what, nigga, your reality is still there. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't even run from your truth. No matter where you go.
And a lot of people,
you know what I'm saying?
I see a lot of people in the chat saying, you know, like, people always got an excuse. Or sometimes you guys got to understand what an excuse is and what a reason is. They're not the same. They seem very similar, but it could be a legitimate reason why you can't do something. And it's obstacles that you have to overcome in life from time and time again. And I get that. Like, it's certain stuff that I love about the struggle and coming from the streets. It brought out of me that my kids would never have to get that brought out of them. But they won't be in that environment, so they won't have to develop that skill or that attribute. They can get something different, a peace of mind going outside that I didn't have. I would walk out the door and be like, damn, all right, if they drive this way, I'm going to have to run that way. That's opposite side of traffic. It's a car right there, a tree right there. We was talking about that earlier when niggas be laughing about that tree thing. Nigga, when you in an environment like that,
man, watch Friday.
You get behind the closest thing in front of you, man, nigga. Are you serious?
Man, watch Friday. That ain't made up.
Only a goofy nigga gonna laugh at that. Like, a nigga felt like, nigga, I would have laid up under the car that was right there.
For one, me, I done been shot and I done been in jail. So in a situation, I see anything that look tricky, I'm spinning low. But even bigger than that, though, and salute to that segue. Even bigger than that, though, like you say, when you in these streets, even as a youngster, and whether you in it or you out of it, like you said, you wasn't even banging. But the streets still, like, say you did move out, but you still got your friends, so now you can't have those same friends who live over there because you like your mindset is still like this, and then you might got genuine friends. Some of your friends might have left before you, and you still was one of their genuine friends. They supposed to just not fuck with you, like, hey, bro, I done moved on. You ain't one of us no more. You know what I'm saying? And then you lose genuine people.
For sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because look, bro,
I don't think so.
We all can't die.
That don't got nothing to do with death, though.
It don't.
It do.
You don't have to go back to a nigga and still be your homie. You can pull a nigga out.
No, look, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Come on.
When my bro, I pull up on him, like, what's the deal? You know, the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna offer me some drink. Why? Because that's the way he showed love. Now, if I'm trying to change, I'm trying to do something better with myself. This my boy, so this not somebody who I just take lightly. He can influence me. So when I'm around him, I got a little different energy because this is how we get down. Now, if I'm trying to genuinely change, I gotta shift that and say, you know what, you my bro, but I need to move away from this. You know what I'm saying? I might hit you up every now and then if you good. I see something, I might tap in, but otherwise, I can't deal with you because I need to get this time to what I'm actually trying to do, and that's grow as an individual. So even though we bros, I might need to cut you off. Because you're not good. Like, my bro, like, I'm walking home from the store. He like, hey, you want to ride? I'm like, no, I want to ride. Why? Because I already know we got in his car. But it's my bro. He genuinely just want to give me a ride down the street because it ain't safe for me to walk down that street. But in my mind, I'm like, no, I ain't getting in the car with you because I get in the car with you, we might end up doing some crazy stuff. I'm back in jail. Just like that. But if I let somebody being my bro influence me that I need to do for myself and I prioritize that, then I'm putting myself in jeopardy.
In that sense. But then also in that sense, though, like you said, you still able to call him your bro. So say you detach yourself fully from him to you, and him, y'all don't have that no more. You know what I'm saying? So whether you felt like being dangerous on that street could have got you, that's still your bro to the point if he would have seen you, your car broke down in Texas somewhere and he just happened to be driving by. I don't got nothing in the car. Get in and still the same love instead of me being like, oh, nigga, you been stop fucking with me. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, let your car drive. You know what I mean? Because it's different lanes.
It's a way to do it for sure.
Exactly. You might have been up right now and he ain't just reached that part, but then when he got there, you know what I'm saying? He there now and he moving like that. It's like a nigga gonna remember like, oh, nah, niggas was, you know what I'm saying? You give people time to, you don't have to not fuck with them to not.
I ain't telling like, nigga, I ain't fuck with you no more. Nigga, you gonna get me in jail. It's like,
one of my homies was running from the police and I went to the store. I'm working, mind you. I got family, everything. I go over there. He running from the police. He in the store. He ducking all around. And I go by something. I'm like, you good? He was like, no, Gru. The police on me, man. And he was like, I'm in enemy hood. He was like, I need you to take me to the hood. And I'm like, what? Like, the nigga was like, I need you to take me to the hood. But that's my nigga. Like, I grew up with him. He all beat up, battered up. I can't leave this nigga in enemy territory like that. Come on. Pull the seat all the way back, lay back. To windows tinted, so I'm just like getting here, just Lay cool, I
I'm gonna
get you
take
there.
you where you gotta go. Yeah.
He hop in there, we pull out. He like, you see him, you see him? I'm like, oh no, they about to bend the corner. They about to bend the corner. They literally looking for this nigga. I go drive, turn the corner. I drive him probably 10 blocks down. He get out, he like, oh, thank Groove. Good looking. I don't know how I would have got out of that without you. I obviously put myself in danger for
A lot of danger.
A lot. But that was still my nigga. And if he would have got shot, killed, or went to jail behind that, I was like, damn.
Okay, let's say now you were going to jail. You accomplishing this crime. Then what?
I didn't know where he was going. I just seen him. He was beat
They
up.
still can get you. They still
How?
can
I'm going to deny it to the fullest.
And it's still my truth. It's the truth.
It's the truth to me. I don't know. But it's just like I literally at those point in times, like you said, I either leave him here or because of my friendship.
I'm not stuck with you all day now.
Yeah,
like, bro,
I'm
nigga, I got you where
right
you going,
off.
nigga.
Yeah, I'm out.
I don't care what you got going. Ask you no question, man. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nigga, good. I saved your day. You might didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You just had to bust your move, and sometimes you be that genuine savior for a motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? An angel in disguise or whatnot, but. At the end of the day, like you say, everything makes sense. Everything what you're saying too, though. Like I definitely ain't denying that. I think we just having that good dialogue, having it from different perspectives, so people can, you know, because I'm pretty sure the chat is divided. You know what I'm saying?
They talking about investment groups now.
Oh shit!
But ain't no reason why niggas ain't broke.
Crypto.
Yeah, they say ain't no reason why you.
I mean, in the sense, yeah, it ain't no reason why niggas ain't broke. Like you got to get to it.
There's too many ways to
but
make
it's like,
money.
but it's like
You still need to know that. Sometimes the niggas don't have, like you said, with T Grizzly,
the knowledge is there.
The knowledge
Yeah.
of Twitch.
Yeah, the knowledge is there though for niggas, but at the same time, it all goes back to we ain't talking about the niggas that ain't trying to work and get it. We talking about motherfucker that's trying to work and get it. That it should be better incentives out there for those. You know what I'm saying? And ways
I
to
think
move
the only
up,
thing
you know
missing
what I'm
is us coming together.
Yeah, that's
because if
basically
more
what it
people
is.
came, everybody, if we all trying to get it, and we see that something is working, like industry wise or whatever going on, and more people as it coming together, we probably will get further.
Yeah, we need to, man.
So do
At
you
this
think,
point.
how do we come together more? You saying get rid of division? What type of division?
Yeah, if you see
Do you
me
think-
if you see me doing something that's dope, I'm being consistent. You can see I'm serious about it, and you got the opportunity to like it, share it, pass it along, invite somebody else. You should do that.
You gotta be famous first.
Mm.
It's
But
like people,
that's the thing.
Yeah, they gotta wait till you own.
If we was to come together like that, you like the podcast, you watch it every time. Don't just watch it, share it. Go turn
Tell
somebody
somebody
else
about
on.
it.
Just like if you was smoking some bomb weed, I'm like, bro, go over to this shop because they got that fire.
I think my barber actually told. I went to go pick up some bottles from my barber, man. Shout out to G. Yeah, and I went to go buy some bottles from him, and the other barber in there like, oh yeah, man, I heard you got a podcast. Like you doing a podcast? I'm like, yeah, it's called No Studio. He was like, yeah, you be on there with Geechi Gotti. And this nigga was from Louisiana. He been in Louisiana the last 2 years. So just like you said, because my barber do mess with me, the nigga end up just, oh yeah, you know, Craig be on the podcast. Like I be checking it out. Like that's love right there.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was doing it.
Right.
But because you see somebody doing something, you striving to be better, and you really out here grinding, let me help him out. And if that's all you can do is like, subscribe, share, give that contribution. That's what we looking for.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of liking shit, I want to play that Is It video for him. If you could pull that up on him, man. Let's get that going for him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think what we do, if we come back and we can finish that convo, because we do got one more to talk about.
It's been running for 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Damn. Shit. Well, then, do we need to touch that if y'all want to?
Yeah, let's.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna send y'all out on that because we gonna leave that for Thursday, which is a good one. You know, we gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all had a long one today, man.
Y'all gonna know, man. It's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? You already know how it's gonna be on Thursday. It's gonna be lit. We gonna have ladies' night, so lady will be here with us Thursday. I think we gonna have another special guest. So this conversation we gonna have to turn it up on Thursday
For sure.
and then we'll be back again next week for y'all again. Shout out to let's do some shout outs though, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out to Disaster, Lush One, and GTX
For sure.
So far we
It's a
seeing
good look.
Satire gonna be on the car, B Magic, Kitchen Clean,
Okay.
A Ward. You know what I'm saying? It's coming together. Myself and Diaz headlining. We don't know the other matchup. We see Thesaurus on there. You know, so it's gonna be lit. There's more announcements coming up into the battle. So shout out them. Definitely gotta shout out Ruin Your Day, you know, producing this, got everything looking dope, looking fire. Y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in, watch battles for the watches when we doing the watch battles on the episodes and all that. Peep the last one we did when we watched Active Battle, you know what I'm saying? www.officialgeechigotti.com. Get your merch, tap in,
for sure.
run that up for us, man. We got dope stuff on there. You already know how we coming when it come to that. No Studio and Network on IG. Follow up, keep up with everything. The podcast, the clips. We got a lot more stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other things we got going on. And whatever else you want to shout out, bro, let's run it.
Shout out to everybody watching. Like I always say, just want to thank y'all for everything that y'all do, for y'all devoting y'all time to us, to hear us sit up and talk about these crazy, dope, in-depth topics. Hope y'all walk away from it better than what y'all came, a little bit more insight. And somebody did hit me up and they said, you know what, how do I give y'all suggestions for topics? I'm like this. Hit me up like this, and then when we find ways to, we'll slide those into the program if they make sense. But I definitely, I want y'all to hit me up, say what y'all like, say what y'all don't like, have a conversation with us, man, and make the show better
and
for y'all.
Hit up the No Studio and Network IG.
For
a lot of times we all be on there, got different times where somebody can catch those messages when he can't catch it on his personal, when I can't catch it on my personal. The No Studio and Network IG DM is open for that type of stuff, man. Throw some topics in there, throw it in the comments on something, you know what I'm saying? We definitely looking at those comments, definitely being interactive with the people, you know, so let's keep that going. To YouTube, subscribe, No Studio and Network. Run that up, keep the subscriptions going.
Make sure we
up.
get that hat from.
Oh, this hat, man. My braids messed up. Never be afraid of change. This is one of the vendors that was at.
Yeah, some dope clothes out there.
At the Compton Airport when we did our vendor event, man, and dope. So y'all run this up right here, man. You already know. Definitely, man, gonna see more of this, man, because I think I got 2 hats out of him, man. He had dope shirts and all that, man. It's dope clothing line.
Got the Tyson tees in stock.
Yeah.
We got those.
Yeah, so yeah, we rocking like that. But speaking of what else we got going, y'all finna get left with that Geechi Gotti, Peasy, Is It, Ruin Your Day, Spitfire, Slauson Activist, Jay Nari on the beat.
Sir.
You know it's going crazy. Illuma Gotti on the way, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. And y'all make sure y'all share the video too, man, right now. As soon as it start playing, share this joint. We up.
No front, no faking, that's what you be doing. And in my hood, we call that studioing.
Bottom screen bankroll. Come around these stank offs. Man, what is it? 24-8 like Kobe.
Sorry,
Lips.
sorry, Jayare. Sorry, Jayare.
What's up, money up, nigga? Quit stalling. Is it the chain? Is it the bankroll? Is it the crib? You gotta tell me what it is, man, cause I don't even know no more at this point. Nigga been having so much of everything now. Gotta be something.
Is it the money, man? It gotta be. Cause I done shot at them and they shot at me. If it's something that's stuck, no apologies. I know Knocker's staring down and he proud of me. Look, I Chanel my bitch and she proud of me. Gucci me, Louis me, put me in Dior. Sending money to my dog so he can go to store. I'm sending money to the dog so they can go to store. Blue skies, red bottoms, green bankrolls. My nose up when I come around these stankos. Bad bitches only fit match with the rollie. 24-8 like Kobe. Is it cause we ballin' now? You ain't knowing that we been ballin', bro. And you ain't knowing that she been callin'. I throw the money up, I got your rent fallin'. Put some money up, nigga, quit stallin'. We done ran up a quarter M since August. The weed louder than my motherfucking bitch talking.
Got these niggas and they feelings. Is it the money or the car? Shit, I'm trying to see what it is. We can't be beefing about a hoe. No, you ain't mad about these bitches. We can't be beefing about no paper. I ain't slid through with them switches. Put a name on all that hate, nigga. Let's be specific. Niggas grown as hell, mad at the world cause they ain't got no chicken. You could take a horse to the water, but can't make him drink it. They say hey shit in joking manner. You just gotta peep it. Don't play with me, I know you niggas deep secrets. No, I push it on the floor, so let's keep it peaceful. Christmas color Gucci sweater on. Sprite look like Easter. Pass out bags like it's Halloween. Shit, come get it cheap. Turkey bags, Thanksgiving. Stand on business, play my part. Fuck a bitch and break her heart. Ain't no Valentine for me. Bitch, you irritating, touching on me while I'm trying to sleep. Phone on D&D. Money counter beef, it's time to eat. I was broke as hell, she ain't had time for me. Now she needs shades to come around the way these diamonds bling. I'm in Cali with the Crips, but all we count is green. Where them niggas throw up gang signs and drink a lot of lean. I done turned nothing into something, I'm proud of me. I done put the white lows on, proud of team. I done did shit that I can't never speak about on these beats. And you ain't did shit but hate the ones that look like you and me. Pussy ass nigga. They need to do that. The fuck they hate for?
Welcome to the Grammys, nigga.
This is it, video, nigga. Stop playing with us, nigga. Geechi Gotti in pieces, nigga. See what the fuck going on. Guns, all I rap about. Yeah, little bitch, I air it out. Clear it out, we ain't fighting unless we in jail. How much gun smoke can you inhale? The whole scene bloody and I'm still standing. Chopper going off doing real damage. Left his brains on his bitch, did him real scandalous. Surgery look like the doc trying to peel cabbage. Savage, say a joke for a nigga.